thank you. That was Mojo Mansion, played on the middle school recorder. Hello everyone! Jesus, welcome to another stream by Atari, Grand Shaman of Atlantis. How's everybody doing? Especially after I just treated you to the dulcet tones of my probably, I don't know, it's been holding up pretty good over the years, but I'm not sure if it's completely tuned. You know, my recorder, like, I don't even remember if this one is mine or my brother's. Like, we used to have two in the house, but yeah, this is the only one that has survived. So yeah, I'm adopting it. I'm saying that it's mine. Sorry, Weasel. The song for the start of the suffering. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. I think I also figured out how to play the second level music here too. I had to change the tone. I had to change the tone or the scale that it's on, but I think... Wait a second. Let me see. Hold on. I got it. Pfft, no. Ah. What's wrong now? Can't you do notes? Okay. Close enough. And now Disney Interactive is gonna content ID me because I'm playing the songs on the recorder. It's your boy Atari Yeo. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, yo. Oh man, I apologize. I did not foresee the full ramifications of what I just said. Gonna play Simpsons Road Rage. Wait a second, is that Hit and Run? Do you mean Hit and Run, or is there another Simpsons game like with a bunch of vehicles that I am not remembering right now? I'm stuck at my mom's place till next Sunday with the laptop I really don't like, but yeah, I'm fine. I mean, even the weakest laptop can give you some form of enjoyment, at least until Microsoft decided that Solitaire was a subscription service. Does mine even have Solitaire? Let me check. It says Solitaire and casual games. Yeah. Show me. Road Rage is the Crazy Taxi clone. Oh, okay, I see. Microsoft Solitaire and casual games. Why do you have like a landing page for these? No, Solitaire is Solitaire. Solitaire is Solitaire. You dingbat. Oh wait, have I never opened this? Have I never? I think I never opened this in all the years that I've had this computer. I miss you, Space Cadet Pinball. Me too. Me too. I miss it so much, man. I think that there are VTubers and streamers that have played Space Cadet Pinball, like on stream. And man, one day I will be one of them, I guess. Okay, so let me see. Like, why does Solitaire want me to say yes to a EULA? To a user end user license agreement. This is stupid. This is stupid. So it's not a subscription service, but it's way too advanced and way too funky. Let me see. Klondike, a classic Klondike. Play with what? Play with reward. Oh, but yeah. Huh? Daily challenge. What? This sucks. Solitaire sucks now. Space Cadet Pinball never did this to me. Also, there's no Minesweeper. At least I don't think that there's Minesweeper, or probably it is. It also comes with a EULA. Minesweeper. I cannot believe. Okay, if you type in mine on your Windows 10, yes, Windows 10. I don't have Windows 11. Thank goodness. If you type in, like, on the search box, mine, the first thing that comes up is Minecraft, not Minesweeper. This is... How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. It hurts, man. It hurts. If you ever stream it, you might want to check them out too. Oh yeah, like I think that someone already told me that. Yeah, that Space Cadet was just one of many. That was supposed to just be like a free demo. For like what the rest of the game was. I do have a very soft spot for pinball because one of the very first games, I think the very first game that my dad had installed in one of his computers was something called like Party Pinball or something like that. I remember that it had different tables, and one of them, the one that he played the most, was carnival themed. I distinctly remember there being a clown, like, you know, a clown face, and it was kind of scary getting into the game because it was one of those games that it wasn't windowed. It was full screen. It took over the entire screen, and to this day, full screen, like, without, like, a bar saying, like, file, edit, view, tools, etc., etc. To this day, that view on, like, a thing, on a game or a program or anything, to this day, it kind of bugs me. Like, if I can't see the startup bar, it kind of gives me this eerie kind of feeling, and I still don't trust it. Thank 1993, 1994 for that. Modernity sucks. We should go back to the 90s. Ah, man, I've thought of that so many times. Like, not to get to, oh, everything sucks nowadays. Now, that's not true. Not everything sucks. Not everything sucks. One thing that definitely changed since the 90s is the fact that we've grown up, and there were, like, a bunch of things about the 90s that we don't remember that were also annoying and bad, and a lot of people are glad that they are, like, gone. Like for example, I am so glad that the 24-hour news cycle wasn't a thing in the 90s, because, man, the amount of wars and genocides even that happened during that decade alone. Gosh, man. Hello, Tulu. Hello, Kralentosh. I think I saw something like that once, weirdly enough. Well, like the pinball thing that I mentioned. Yeah, I also have to see if I can find a way to play Alley Cat, because that is like either that or Sokoban 1983 are the very first video games that I've ever seen played. And it must have been around, you know the weirdest part? Yeah, I remember seeing Sokoban 1983 being played. But here's the thing, the earliest that I could have seen that being played was 1991. So basically, if that is really the very first game that I've ever seen played, then that means that by the time that I saw it being played, it was already, let's see, 1983 to... It was already 8 years old. So yeah, the first game that I remember being played was already retro. I think the same thing with Alley Cat, kind of, because Alley Cat, I think it's from 1982. I'm not sure. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. Hello, Mecha Paul. Welcome. Space Pinball was a certified hood classic. Oh yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't reproduce like the song. Like it gets a little bit weird because because it's one of those very like plinky plonky songs, and it's hard for me to reproduce it with my mouth. With my mouth. Like, let me see. And then it has multiple layers. The oldest one I can remember was Super Mario Advance 1. That's what made me want a GBA. Well, I don't think I've ever seen Super Mario Advance being played, but yeah, like a Super Mario game making you want a GBA. I mean, yeah, I guess it did. I guess it did its job, huh? My parents gave me their OPD SNES as a hand-me-down. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. I remember the first video game. Oh, their OPD. No, their old SNES. Okay, yeah. My brother and I would sink hours into SMW. SMW, what is SMW? Super Mario World! Okay, Super Mario World, there you go. And Donkey Kong Country, as you should. Especially Donkey Kong Country, because that game is legendary. Lee Hard! Remember, the first video game I ever saw was the Labyrinth Windows screensaver, which is actually not a video game, but at the time I thought it was controllable. Oh yeah! Yeah, no, like, whenever I was at, like, my friend's house and that screensaver came up, yeah, we liked to play around and pretend that it was controllable. So, yeah, that's kind of, a universal experience with the Labyrinth screensaver, yeah. Mario Advance 1 was the Mario 2 remake. Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess that, like, with some updated graphics and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that's the case. First one is fuzzy because I had been playing since I was born, but one of the earliest photo I had is when I was playing Tengen Tetris on the NES, which was Atari's console publisher. Coincidence? Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe not. Who knows? Oh, by the way, I just looked at my model and I attempted to adjust the mouth parameters a little bit so that it moves a little bit more with what I'm saying. But again, poor computer has been around longer than between the release of Sokoban in 1983 and the first time that I have played it. Well, seen someone play it. For some reason I was scared to take up the controls, like, because I was offered that chance, but like, but like, I wasn't really, like, I was a little kid. I was a little kid in 1991, so yeah, no, like, it kind of frightened me. Actually, okay, now I'm curious. I'm just gonna check, when did Alley Cat come out? When did Alley Cat come out? When did Alley Cat come out? It was a game about a cat, and he lives in an alley, probably. Alley Cat video game. Oh, it's also from 1983. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one I saw first, because either of these games are already almost 10 years old by the time that I saw them being played. So yeah, interesting that my very first experience with video games was already retro gaming in a way. Actually, it's not that weird. Atlantugal, until the late 2000s, Portugal was always like at least 1 or 2 years behind the US and most of Western Europe for these things. And the gap had only been like shortening as years went on. So yeah, you could get something in Portugal or Atlantugal that had been news in other countries like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Like, it legit took things that long to get here. So yeah. Oh yeah, better graphics, voice acting, other quality of life improvements. Oh, you mean that in Super Mario Advance? No, in Super Mario Advance, Mario actually says that let's go. Wah! Oh! I'm gonna fly for you. Still, Atari did a better Tetris on the NES than the very own Nintendo. I mean, good to know that at least did something right, other than crashing the video game market and trying to convince everyone that the Atari Jaguar was 64 bits, which it wasn't. Oh man. I do prefer the NES version's music, especially the character select theme. Oh yeah, no, there is something about like 8-bit music that, you know, is very hard to replicate, especially on the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Advance has this quality to its music that I do not like. Like, I like the melodies, I like the general idea of what the music is supposed to be, but the instrumentation... The instrumentation is a little bit off. There's always that sort of veneer of... I don't know. There's always this kind of staticky sound to everything. It's in every song, in every game, every voice clip, every sound effect. The SNES also has a similar thing, but it's not as you know, it's not as strong. Like the Game Boy Advance has that like in everything. GBA sound chip isn't the best. Oh yeah, no. Like the F-Zero games. Oh my goodness! Remember when F-Zero had games? Remember when F-Zero had games? Remember when Star Fox wasn't just Star Fox 64, which is a remake of the original Star Fox, which is a remake of the original Hotel Transylvania? I don't know. What? Like Sonic Advance 1 had dodgy music. Yeah. Yeah, no, that definitely. Like there are some tracks in there that I really like and that, you know, by now feel really nostalgic. Because whether we like it or not, like it's been what, 24 years? Yeah, it's been 24 years since that game since Sonic Advance 1 came out. So, yeah. It's rough sending new tech products to civilization at the depths of the ocean. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I've been wondering, are all Atlanteans just mermaids in disguise? Like, do we live under a dome? Like, do we live under a dome that has like an artificial sun or something? And then like while inside the dome we're human, but then we go outside the dome and we become mermaids. I've been thinking about that. I've never left the dome, so I don't even know if there is a dome. Because that is still pending. Now I'm curious about that Alley Cat game you're mentioning. Oh yeah, like let me read about it. Let me read about it a little bit for you. Oh wait, no, this is a song. This is a song from 1962. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Alley Cat, the video game, the 1983 video game, created by Bill Williams. Bill Williams. Wait, does that mean his name was William Williams? You're the shaman, ask the goddess for some lore drop. I think that she's asleep right now. I think that she's asleep right now. She stayed up all night playing, what was it? Monster Hunter Stories 2. Like, she lost track of time. She stayed up all night playing Monster Hunter Stories 2. Looking for the perfect Tigrex egg. Nothing was good enough for her. I told her, Milady, Tigrex is not that important of a monster. Let it go. And she was like, no! No, I need a good Tigrex. Also, I need a good Lagombi. I wasn't able to get one. I mean, of course, a bunny goddess would like Lagombi, right? Of course, a bunny goddess would like a monster based on Leporidae, or like on rabbits and stuff. But yeah, okay, so in the main screen, which is the alley, the player is presented with a tall fence in front of an apartment building with several windows. It's like being named Bob Robertson, yeah. Now, the reason why I can't confirm nor deny that is actually the case is because I've been having an existential crisis, actually. I've actually discussed this. I actually put this out there, like, in a Vtuber Discord that I frequent, but might as well talk about that a little bit, and then we'll go back. Then we'll go back to Alley Cat, or probably we'll go straight to MAUI, Mallard, and Cold Shadow. But yeah, it's one thing that I've been having trouble with. Okay, so you know that I finally started writing the book, but I ran into some problems, like, that I thought would not bother me. I thought that I was over them, but then it turns out I wasn't, which is okay. So the book is in some ways going to supplement some lore to this whole thing. So to this whole thing that we've created here. But the thing is, in order for the book to have like a good story, like a good narrative, you know, a good plot with the theme that resonates, sacrifices have to be made. And since we are talking about a story about Atlantis, something's gonna have to give. Something's gonna have to give. Atlantis is not going to be the same when you first see it and when you finish the book. Now, how much of Atlantis is left at the end, that's also a little bit of a problem. But herein lies the rub. I'm thinking of the book as a book and not as VTuber lore. VTuber lore usually survives because it is like a status quo. It's a status quo, like, okay, so you tune into every stream, you know pretty much what to expect. There are some VTubers that play around with a little bit, like when they do like a model update or something like that, and they add new lore or retcon some of their earlier lore, etc., etc. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford to do that. What I would like to do is like, okay, so I publish the book and I have like a new model to go with it. But yeah, the whole issue is that sometimes I wonder if I should have left things separate. Like, if I should have gone in a different direction with my VTuber, if I should have not, used Atlantis at all, and left that to, tell its own story. And my persona, the character that you see here, if they should, not be connected to Atlantis, like they would be connected to something else, but, leaving me open to be able to tell whatever the heck story I wanted with Atlantis without fear that you thing is, you have too much lore to keep up. We might need a wiki page or an encyclopedia at this rate. I mean, I could like the few lore that I have, the few lore that I have without having written the book, just what I have as, the basic facts of what's behind all of this, that would be enough for a wiki page already. No, not a wiki page, a whole wiki. A whole wiki. But that's because or you can just think it's another different version of Atlantis. Yeah. No, that is true. That is true. And that's also what at least the one person who already replied to that post of mine said. I mean, that one person, I don't think that they mind if I say who it is. It was Nando. Kranantosh, you're very familiar with him. But yeah, he's been helping me write the book, and that's one thing that he also said. Yeah, you can have different versions of Atlantis, just like in DC Comics there's different versions of the characters. For example, in fact, I just saw like yesterday a video. You guys know Overly Sarcastic Productions? I love their videos. And they made a video, a detailed diatribe on the multiverse problem, and I thought, okay, this is interesting. And it did shine a few lights on what maybe I should do. Maybe, yeah, okay. Streams, Atari's lore and stuff is one thing, and the book that I am writing is another completely. Now, that does bring another question. Should I be the protagonist of that story that I'm writing with Atlantis? For the book. Or should it be, like, completely separate? Like, either way, the two versions of Atlantis are going to be like similar enough that yeah, you could reasonably assume that you could reasonably assume that, you know, there is like just like Gotham City always has, you know, a certain aesthetic. These two versions of Atlantis would be, you know, similar, except that one goes through a whole weird-ass story and the other really doesn't, because it doesn't have to, because it's where I live. It's the version of Atlantis that's a part of Portugal. That is like an autonomous region like the Azores and Madeira. So yeah, that's basically what he told me would perhaps be the best thing to do, because trying to make both of these versions match, he said it was like almost an impossible task, and I believe him. I believe that it's impossible. I've been racking my brain trying to think of a way, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So yeah, if I separate the two, there's those two problems. Okay, first, I don't really know what should become of Atlantis at the end. Even though that does make it a little bit easier. Okay, so like, okay, I am here, and my surroundings are Atlantis, but the Atlantis that I'm writing about is a different version, slightly similar with some of the same backstory, but a different ending and different characters probably, and you know, all of that. Like, there are different Lupins and Sonics, there can be different Ataris if you want. Why not make your own version, the Atari Endless verse? Yeah, no, that's what Nando. That's what Nando said. That's what Nando said, and I think that is the only way to go. That is the only way to go. And yeah, there's probably gonna be different versions of Atari. Of course, they're always gonna have me as, you know, like the base personality. But yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it, and not worry about the end of Book Atlantis, because it's not going to affect this Atlantis. Now I do have to think about, okay, what does that mean? Okay, so what does that mean? What is this Atlantis' status quo? Because again, we need a status quo. So what is this Atlantis' status quo, and how does it differ from what happens in the book? Like, where does the timeline split? Where does the timeline split, and where do things start becoming irrevocably different? Yeah, that's it. Nando is a silly goof, but a surprisingly wise one. Yeah, no, he is, man. I'm gonna be honest, I admire him so much. I admire Nando so very much. Like, he started VTubing after me, but he's already made, you know, massive strides. Like, the type of content that he does is not it doesn't match my type of content, like, at all. He's into like RTS games and other things like that. I am not. I am the silly cartoony platformer, mostly platformers, retro guy. So yeah, mostly PlayStation 2, because it just so happens that the PlayStation 2 is the console that I have the most games for. Because if it was up to me, most of my content would be exploring probably the PlayStation 1 library or Dreamcast library. So yeah, you know, like a few years before that. All of this to say that in terms of what we do on stream, it's like it's very like there is a stark difference. There's a stark difference. But one day I'll be able to find something that we can both do on stream. Like, or even if it's just, you know, like talking, just like talking about a certain topic or something. Because I would love to collab with Nando one day. Again, just gotta find the right the right theme for the stream. Hello Flash, welcome. Also hello Joker the Blue Blur. Sorry. You're playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Good for you. I don't know which one that is. I am not that much into Fire Emblem. I'm sorry. You should also explore the Mega Drive too. Yes. Yes, no, the thing is that the Mega Drive... I think that Mega Drive games are... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Mega Drive games are a little bit harder to find. At least it feels that way. At least it feels that way. But yeah, if I was doing what I really wanted to do, I would be exploring mostly the PlayStation 2, no, the PlayStation, the Dreamcast, and the Mega Drive. And possibly the GameCube, but mostly those three. Mostly those three. I mean, if you look at the consoles that I have, you know, here in my shelf, you can tell what I wanted to focus on. The only reason why I focus on the PlayStation 2 for now is convenience. Convenience. I already have it. I have a whole bunch of games for it. The games are not at all hard to find. They're also not very expensive unless they're Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus, which is 60 euros. And there's games that are even more expensive than that. I'm pretty sure that Silent Hill 2, for example, is more expensive than that. Actually, that reminds me, speaking of Silent Hill, I think that I would rather play Silent Hill 2 rather than 1, because in Silent Hill 2, I don't think that any cats die. That's the GameCube game. The one that Ike is from. Oh, the guy who fights for his friends. Okay. PS1 is really cool. I support you checking it out more. Yeah, no, like, the PlayStation is just, like, I don't know. It's kind of magical. In a way. Like, if I had to say, like, what my favorite consoles are, like, in general, home consoles, obviously. I'm not talking about the portable ones here. But yeah, I would say that the PlayStation, in no particular order, but yeah, the PlayStation 1 and the Dreamcast are probably my favorites. The Dreamcast because it's just fascinating. It's just fascinating to me because it's technically part of the 6th generation, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels more like it's from a 5.5 generation than it being, you know, actually from the 6th. But yeah, no, there is a certain magic, like there's a certain magic that the Dreamcast still has that the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube and the Xbox don't have anymore. I don't know if it's like the Sega flair, but the PlayStation 2 also has that kind of magic factor, and it was not made by Sega, so but yeah. Dreamcast was too good for the sinful world. We failed you. Shouldn't have spent all that money making Shenmue! What were you thinking? Shenmue, much like Treasure Planet and Capitão Falcão, was just too expensive to make. And like, yeah, the end result is amazing, but at what cost? But at what cost? It's like that. There's a meme that's like that. Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost? Everything. I think it's from. I think it's Thanos. I think it's Thanos. I think it's from Avengers. Doomsday Endgame. I don't know. I don't know my MCU. Oh man. But yeah. I think they are. Thing is, I no longer collect, and you guys are kind of screwed over in Europe. You're missing some great Mega Drive games. Oh yeah! Yeah! Even though the Mega Drive was the market leader during the 4th generation, yeah. I mean, yeah, no, finding SNES games is even worse than finding Mega Drive games. Let me just tell you straight ahead. Unless you lived like in Lisbon or Porto or you know a big city, big-ish. Because I know some people who I know some people who lived in Coimbra and they never mentioned like you know the Super Nintendo. But yeah, the Super Nintendo was big city kid stuff. You know, like if you lived anywhere else in the country, you had a Mega Drive. You had a Mega Drive, and once the 5th generation came along, you had a PlayStation. Like, Nintendo never held the market. The only hold that Nintendo had on the market was when Pokemon came out, and that was a boon for the Game Boy, not so much the N64. The N64 benefited greatly from having Pokemon Stadium in there, but most people had a Game Boy. Most people had a Game Boy and a PlayStation. That's how it was. So yeah, no. Most people did not have like, yeah, you know, the N64. So N64 games, while not as difficult to find as, for example, Sega Saturn ones, they're also a little bit tough. I'm not sure if they're tougher than Mega Drive ones, actually. Pity, because the Mega Drive and the SNES are two of my favorite consoles. Oh yeah, no, like, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Good! We get 2 cakes! If Sega is doing one thing and Nintendo is doing another, that means we have double the stuff to enjoy! Like, because this stuff is not a zero-sum game. You know, like you know the meme, like, holy shit, 2 cakes. That's kind of how I feel. that's kind of how I feel about you know, like the console wars and stuff. Look, I'm just happy that there were so many good games to go around. Like, I didn't care. Yes, if I had to choose, I would choose Sega over Nintendo back then. But I was also happy. I was also super happy that Nintendo was there. Like, why wouldn't I be? Like, Nintendo gave us Super Mario. Like, Super Mario is great, man. Like, Sonic and Mario can coexist. There is no issue. Like, just like you can put, I don't know. I'm trying to think of other franchises that started in the Mega Drive. And actually kept going. Like, I don't know, Golden Axe? Golden Axe, is that one? Is Golden Axe one? I think it is. I'm going to assume it is. Yeah, like you can have Golden Axe on one side, and you can have Star Fox on the other. Like, who's gonna complain about that? The cake is real! The cake is not a lie. In fact, there's 2 of them. When in doubt, Thanos. I don't think Doomsday is even out yet. Oh, okay. No, like, I get confused because the villain who killed Superman is called Doomsday, and that one's been around since 1993, so... It's like 2 graffiti gangs getting into a turf war just means more wonderful art getting plastered everywhere. Yeah, exactly. Also, hello, Chill Shanty. Welcome. Yeah, it's Thanos. Okay. Shenmue and the Ferrari game, which was extremely realistic, but it was Yu Suzuki, so they couldn't say no. Yeah. Am I wrong in thinking that Yu Suzuki is kind of... I don't know. He kind of reminds me of the creator of Earthbound. In different measures, of course, but like both of them strike me as people who were like extremely influential for the medium of video games. In completely different styles, but that are, you know, highly revered, and it's like a thing of nobody does it like the master does, you know, that kind of thing. They seem to me like rough, and I do mean like rough as in they are not exactly equivalents, but they are close-ish equivalents, you know, in Sega and Nintendo respectively. Yeah, Shigesato Itoi. Yeah, exactly. Doomsday isn't even a Marvel character. I know! I just said it! Doomsday is the guy who killed Superman! Unless he was made by Marvel and crossed over to DC just to kill Superman, which, by the way, major power move if that's what happened, if that would have been what happened. Can you imagine Marvel just creating a character on purpose just to go and kill Superman? Like in the 90s? Oh man, hide you around! There was also a war with Disney games on the 2 consoles too. Oh yeah, like, oh, which version is better? The SNES one or the Mega Drive one, or the Genesis one. And people are like, oh, it's obviously the SNES one because this, and that, and the other people are like, no, it's obviously the Mega Drive one because this, and that. And I'm just here like, okay, I kind of like how the Mega Drive one looks better, but in terms of gameplay, I honestly don't know. Like, show me both Atlantis, no. Show me both Aladdin games, and I'm like, yeah, I like how the Mega Drive looks better, but, you know, that's not the end-all be-all of a video game. Yes, it's video, but it's a game. But it's a game as well, so yeah, and also, my aesthetic sensibilities may not be your aesthetic sensibilities. Maybe you prefer how the SNES game looks, but prefer how the Mega Drive one plays. That is also entirely possible. So, Doomsday. Earthbound was a huge inspiration for indie games. To this day. To this day. I don't think that we're ever going to escape it. The Earthbound is always gonna be there. Always. And Sans is always gonna be Ness. But that's just a game theory. No, wait, that's just a theory. A game theory. Obviously, the Mega Drive is better with Disney games because Quackshot. Oh man, I don't remember what Quackshot looks like. Let me see. I remember Quack Attack, but that's different. That's different. And if I can play the Dreamcast version of Quack Attack, oh my goodness, guys! One game you wished for is on sale! My Little Pony: A Maritime Bay Adventure is still too expensive. No, I cannot dish out 16 euros for a Steam game at this moment. No. Also, I know that this game came out for the Nintendo Switch as well, so if I really wanted it, I would much rather have it on my shelf. Thank you. If it was like at 5 euros, I would consider it. I would consider it. You know, just to have a backup. Because I would still want the Switch version. No, I would still prefer the Switch version, but yeah. Why do you want to play My Little Pony: A Maritime Bay Adventure? Because cartoons, and because, I don't know, I like exploring this kind of stuff. What do you mean? Also, some games that I need to see if I can find. Scooby-Doo games. I know that there's a bunch of them. And I need to find them. I need to find them at very good prices. Also, I've been thinking about whether I should revisit Wacky Races or not. The one that we've already played, not the second one. The second one I am going to try out, but probably only after. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try this one again sometime in the future. And then later I'll try the 2007 one. Which, like, what are you doing releasing? What are you doing releasing a game for the PlayStation 2, just for the PlayStation 2, when the PlayStation 3 is already out, man? What is wrong with you? Gotta play. I want to try Mina the Hollower. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. The only thing. Oh right. Mina the Hollower is a Zelda-like game, but it was made by the same people who made Shovel Knight, and that's why everyone is super excited about it. Okay, yeah, super excited, and yeah, the game is out, so people have already played it, and they already know that it's good. There you go. There you go. Just like Shanty over here. So yeah, the funny thing is, Sans has a personality while Ness is meant to be a blank slate. Oh yeah, that, like, way to miss the point, guys. Well, Guy, it was only Toby Fox, but oh wait, no, guys, because it was Game Theory. Everyone is Ness. Speaking of recent retro-like games, have you ever wandered through UFO 50? No, is that the game that's like currently at the forefront, like, you know, like on Steam? I think it was like yesterday. No, okay, it's showing me Subnautica 2. Okay, no. Okay, no. But yeah. Oh, wait a second. Flash is asking if I got the Atari Jaguar. No, but I kind of want one. I kind of want one. I also kind of want to feel a Philips 3DO because it's not Philips, a Panasonic 3DO. I don't know, because that thing is fascinating. Also, Philips CDI. I do have a CD to be played on the Philips CDI. I don't remember where it is. Maybe it's with the rest of my dad's CD collection somewhere. But yeah, like I kind of wanted a Philips CDI. But again, it's nowhere near the top of the priority list. Right now, the priority list as far as game consoles go is the Dreamcast and maybe the Atari 2600. I still gotta do some research to know if it is possible to stream directly from one, or if we're better off emulating with that one. Which is a shame. Which is, like, on one hand, it's a shame. Because I think that it would be funny if you heard, like, the joystick clicking, you know? Like, okay, like, I'm actually playing an Atari 2600. We're back in the early 80s, baby. But on the other hand, Atari 2600 games are stupid light. Like, they're barely like 5 kilobytes heavy, so emulating them is nowhere near as tough on a computer as say, for example, attempting to emulate. Let's not even go to like recent, you know, that recent stuff. Like, my computer has a rough time emulating Jak and Daxter, just to give you an idea. Like, it runs super slowly on my computer. And that's because, I don't know, maybe the game is optimized differently, I don't know. But, like, it's a lot different asking my computer to emulate a game from, like, the Mega Drive or the SNES or the NES or the Atari 2600 than asking it to run a game from the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2 and we're not even gonna go into the PlayStation 3. I haven't tried my PSP emulator yet, and there are some games that I kind of wanted to play, like Geronimo Stilton! Geronimo Stilton and wait a second. Wait a second. I'm gonna go get it because I don't remember the title. Let me check. Wow. Okay, so I have here Geronimo Stilton in the Kingdom of Fantasy. In the Kingdom of Fantasy, that's what it's called. I think it's a minigame collection. Oh boy. But yeah, I think that this would be interesting because, like, do you honestly, like, when you think Geronimo Stilton, do you think video games? Oh, bye. Okay, bye, Tulu. Bye. But yeah. You know how much this game cost me? Like, no wonder I bought it. This is 75 cents. 75 cents for a PlayStation Portable game. This is amazing. Geronimo Stilton is the editor-in-chief of the most widely read newspaper in, I don't know what it's called in English. Join him, you know, the city or the country, I don't know. See, that's another thing. Should Atlantis be a city-state, or should it be like the entire island? Or should it be like Quebec? Like Quebec, because in Quebec you have Quebec the province and you have Quebec City. I think it's better if it's that way. Yeah, no, like, okay, figure that out immediately. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. Get to know colorful characters with the beloved series coming to life on your PlayStation Portable. Yeah. Yeah, like, one day I'll play this on stream. Gonna have to find the ROM though, because I don't know if I can, like, connect. I think that there was a way to connect, like, a PlayStation Portable to a TV, and then you could play your games on the TV, and if that's the case, then maybe you can also stream from it. Nah, I don't know. There it goes. I thought Atlantis was a kingdom. It's whatever you want it to be. There's some places where it's just a city. There's some places where it's an empire. There's other places where it's a kingdom. There's other places where it's, I don't know. By the way, I saw that Thai ad you talked about with every other mascot in Plaster Cast. Oh, sorry for the trauma. If anyone needs an Atari, a 7800 is the best because retro compatibility with 2600 Ataris. Now, wow, what a thought! And they would all get into fights. They would all get into fights over. actually no. I don't know. Like, would I get along with myself if I met me? I like to think that yes, I would get along well with myself, but you never know, you know. Other places where it's a wasteland, yeah, and then you have the ones where it's sunk, and then you have the ones where it has never sunk, it's just hidden, and then you have the ones, and then you have the ones where they adapted to being sunk, and then you have the others where, we see it sink. Yeah, like there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can do with Atlantis, which is one of the reasons why I'm. It's amazing how a place underwater can be a wasteland. I mean, have you ever heard of Faunus Heracleon? I think that's how you pronounce it. Faunus Heracleon. I mean, I'm pronouncing it like, you know, the English way. Let me check. My flute just fell. Where is a food stall? Oh, don't worry, we do have those. Okay, let me... What was I? Okay, Faunus Heracleon. Faunus. Come on. Oh my goodness, I can't type. I can't type on the phone. Okay, there you go. Heracleon, also known as Faunus, from the ancient Egyptian Thani, also called Faunus Heracleon, was an ancient Egyptian. There's an anime where it's a wasteland, but I'm not gonna mention which. Oh no! Is it the one with the blue water? I mean, trick question. Atlantis is usually always associated with water, and water tends to be painted blue, so but, yeah, I'm gonna guess that it does have to do with blue water. Okay. Okay, so this city was an ancient Egyptian port city located near the canopic mouth of the Nile, about 32 kilometers or 20 miles northeast of Alexandria on the Mediterranean Sea. It became inundated. Its remains are located in Abu Qir Bay. Abu Qir. This is a Q, so in Arabic you read it like a which in 2022 was 7 kilometers off the coast and approximately 19 feet underwater and near Abu Qir. The sanctuary of Nath of Size was located in Faunus. Oh, wait, no! No way. Is this new information? Is this new information? Wait a second. What? No. Okay, pardon my French, but no fucking way. No fucking way it's related to Neath. Ah! It's related to Neath and size? Really? Oh, no! No! Ah, okay. Hello, Molio Mote Jews. Welcome. So the goddess is still doing her job. Okay. For those of you who just showed up or who have no idea why I'm freaking out. Hi, Julie. Oh man, am I gonna have to change the lore again? This is too good to go to waste. Okay. No, okay. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I'm freaking out. Okay, so the story of Atlantis, as you know, was written by Plato in 2 of his dialogues. It was supposed to be also a 3rd one, but he died before he could, I think, even start writing it. I don't think that there's anything of that dialogue that remains. Okay, so, and those 2 dialogues were the Timaeus and the Critias. And I don't remember in which one of these he says it, but he says that he got the story, the narrator, the narrator of the story says that they got the story of Atlantis from the philosopher Solon, who had gone to Egypt and had gotten the story. So, like, the story of Atlantis, according to Plato, is not a Greek invention; it's an Egyptian invention, or at least it's an Egyptian telling. And Solon got it from the priests of Neith in Sais. In the city of Sais, or Zao. So, and now what you're telling me is that the actual city, like an actual city that was sunk, that you can actually go to and do research on it. There's photos. There's photos of it. There's photos of it. People are actively researching the ruins of Thonis Heracleion. And you're telling me that they had a sanctuary to Neith. To Neith, the same patron goddess of the guys from whom Solon got the Atlantis story. Are you kidding me? Okay. The biggest issue with all of this is that Plato wrote the Timaeus and Critias in like around 390 BC, I think, and Thonis only sank in the 2nd century BC. Which means that it was already after Plato's time, so he had no idea, so he had no way of knowing that, you know, a few hundred years later, that this city was, you know, going to sink. And the reason why it sank was, it was earthquakes, tsunamis, rising sea levels. So yeah, soil liquefaction, and long story short, it sank and remained undisturbed beneath the seafloor for 1,200 years. So yeah. So yeah, oh my goodness. Wait. Thonis had a large temple of Khonsu, son of Amun, who was known to the Greens as as Heracles. Khonsu. Hansu was the moon deity. The more the deeper I go, the more coincidences I find. This rabbit hole never ends. This rabbit hole never ends. Okay, Thonus Heracleon, how does Knuckles factor into this? Did they find mummies of ancient echidnas in Thonus Heracleon as well? Ancient echidnas dress up as Mayans. Those damn green! The creative potential, it's too much for him. Yeah! Oh. It's too much, man. It's too much. Okay, I'm going to see if I use this information or not. Because even if the specifics change, there is still a way that I can. There are still ways in which I can make the lore, both of the book and here on the stream. The rabbit hole, yes, yes, rabbit hole. It's all connected. It's all connected. I'm starting to feel like Charlie Day in that meme. Oh man, if I had more money, I would commission like a good artist, a picture of me, you know, like with a conspiracy board. Like linking all of these things like Nath and Atlantis and Sais and Honsu and the moon and rabbits and Knuckles. Knuckles would have to be there, like obviously. So history gonna be rewritten again. I am going to think about it. I am not 100% sure. There are a few things that are not like going to change. There are a few things that are not going to change, like for example, you know, the 10 deities and all of that. The 10 deities, because, you know, there's gonna be like 10 gnomes in, you know, Atlantis and all that. Each gnome is kind of like a province. 100 extra pages to the book. Yeah. Does this mean we're going on a field trip? Oh man, I wish I could like finance a field trip for all the Yeofights. You are going to Thonus Heracleon! Yay! No. Oh man, no. You know why this is annoying. You know why this is annoying? Okay, so the version of the lore that I'm working with now is different from the first one that I had when I started the channel, which in super yeah, listen to New Around, he knows what he's talking about. The initial version of the lore, to make it as summarized as possible as I can put it, was that Nath, as in, you know, the Egyptian goddess, and a bunch of other gods got together because they were angry at Akhenaten for abolishing like polytheism in Egypt. So they decided to go like all the way across the desert, you know, like they went to the west as much as possible, and then founded Atlantis in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. So yeah, like Atlantis culturally used to be Egyptian, and it was led by Nath. And the whole idea that Nath had was that that they were going to grant this civilization access to the magical powers that usually only gods have. Of course, not in the same sense, but the idea was that they were going to create this advanced civilization who was going to have access to stuff like electricity and all of that, and that one day they would rise up and fight against Egypt. And you know, because Nath was still angry at Akhenaten. But then when Akhenaten died, like a few years later, Tutankhamun, King Tut, he reinstated the rule of the old gods. So basically all of that effort and all of that rage that Nath had was left with nowhere to go, and then the other gods decided, and then the other gods, before she went on like a massive rampage, which I'm pretty sure that it was already going on, like she went on a she went on a massive rampage, and the other gods got together and sealed her inside a crystal. And that was the lore behind the original version of Atlantis that I was working with. Nath was sealed within the crystal, and for example, if I was writing the book with that in mind, the book would involve her rising up again, getting released from the crystal, and all of that, perfect chaos style. Nath and Egypt in general were super involved in the history of Atlantis, like in the history of Atlantis as it was before. It was only later that I decided, wait, linking Atlantis to Egypt is probably not a good idea, especially if I take into account that a lot of these gods were still actively being worshipped in Egypt many years later. So I can't just, scoop them up and put them somewhere else, Some of the gods that I picked were, fairly minor, but Nath was kind of a big deal. So it was a little bit confusing for my INTP logic obsessed brain. So I changed it. So I changed it, but now I'm wondering if I should bring part of that back, because man, I wish Egypt was real. Oh yeah, coffins. Yeah. Yay! Evolving world building, pretty much, yeah. By the way, can y'all believe this was a MAUI Mallard stream? Yes, we're 1 hour and 23 minutes in, and I still haven't touched the dock. What the frick? Oh, by the way, I think they found his mutilated mummy. Wait, whose mummy did they find? Whose mummy did they find? I'm kind of a big deal, said Nath, brushing, looking at you from under her sunglasses. Can you imagine, like, an Egyptian goddess just comes up to you, like, wearing sunglasses and just like, I'm kind of a big deal. Oh, really? Really? They found Akhenaten's mummy? Whoa. That's sick. Sick in a good way. Like, yeah. It should have come no surprise that I'm also fascinated by mummies. Like, there was a time where I was terrified of them, but now that terror has turned into fascination, as it so often happens. Oh man, might be a new yapping time record too. I mean, I did not know that just talking about Tanis Heracleon was going to take me to the sky. At least it's somewhat on topic with all the other stuff that I mentioned of me, having trouble. of me having trouble with the book and stuff, and separating the book lore and the VTubing lore and all of that. Like, it goes a little bit with that, so I think that, yeah, like, at least you have that excuse. It's somewhat on topic. It's somewhat on topic still. So yeah. First time I heard about this version, earliest one I heard was Atlantis was Portuguese yokais through VODs. Oh yeah, that was a different project. That was a different project that I was thinking of doing. That one is going to evolve. Okay, so I removed Atlantis from that project because I'm doing this. Because I'm doing this, so I'm using Atlantis to tell its own story, or its own stories, if I have, you know, a different version for VTubing and a version for the book. And I decided to go on with the whole idea of, you know, the Portuguese yokai, but trying to bring in Japan as well, because like historically Japan and Portugal have had this like relationship that I think is not explored much, and I think that there's great narrative potential in there because Japan and Portugal have a lot of things in common. Actually, they have a lot of things in common, even though they are very different. And again, Portugal being the very first country that made contact with Japan, you know, the first Western country that made a contact with Japan, you know, that also helps. And I just think that it's an interesting thing. Also because I'm using the word yokai, you know, Portuguese yokai, because yeah, those exist. But yeah, I was thinking of making it, you know, somewhat educational. And the main characters would change slightly. Like the Knuckles type character would become a yokai, an enchanted Moru, to be precise. And he would be a lot more like Knuckles than the other guy was, because he would have been, you know, isolated from civilization for I don't know how many years, but yeah. And then the Amy type character, who was named Lucia, but now I don't know what she's gonna be named, because she's not going to be, you know, she's not going to be Portuguese. I'm still not sure if she should be like mixed Portuguese and Japanese, or if she should just be Japanese but was born in Portugal or came to Portugal while she was very young. You know, that sort of thing. So basically this Japanese girl who's living in Portugal would be this Portuguese yokai's sort of window to the modern world. I would be tackling, you know, like a few themes of like, for example, of people forgetting your roots and the consequences of that. One of the consequences is, for example, being fearful of everything that is foreign, because your identity is so muddled. It's so muddled that you feel threatened by things that have a defined identity, and you're afraid that identity will replace your identity. That's just one of the themes that I was thinking of going with, because there would be this whole thing, you know, of the yokai. Like, okay, so there are Japanese yokai appearing in Portugal, and the Portuguese yokai, because they've been forgotten pretty much. They're afraid of getting forgotten because of these new yokai that are all over the place, because anime has pretty much become close to mainstream. So people are more likely to know what, for example, is a Yuki-onna than a Trasgu, for example, or a Marimanta. That sort of that sort of thing. That's where that story is going to go. And again, yeah, I removed Atlantis from it and added Japan. Like, maybe I could actually talk to the embassy of Japan in Portugal and ask, hey, can you give me like help to make this this book a reality? Because it would bring our two countries together, and that would be nice. But yeah. Is Paleta del Shubahot powerful enough to be a yokai? She's a legendary figure, but I don't think that... But she's pretty grounded in reality. If anything, she would have, like, remained as, like, a legendary spirit or something like that. Not exactly a yokai. Not exactly a yokai. A closer thing to a yokai would be, for example, the Mora from the town of Mora, because that account is a lot more fanciful, is a lot more legendary and whatnot. So that Mora from the town or city of Mora, you know, with the one with the almond trees. Okay, I just realized I'm just talking to the air. Okay, so there is a legend, and so there is a legend in this town that, there was a princess from the north that married a Moorish king, and she missed the snow from her birthplace very much, I think. Wait, how does this end with her dying? Maybe I'm conflating two stories. But yeah, there's this legend of, you know, this Mora that she became Mora. She became Moorish because she married a Moorish king. And she missed the snow from her homeland. So the king had a bunch of almond trees planted, and then in the spring they flourished with, they blossomed with beautiful, tiny, little white flowers, and she was very happy. And she was very happy because it reminded her of the snow of her own country. So yeah, Toho 21, unbelievable Iberian creatures. Oh man, I wish that Zune would take a look at Iberian. I know mostly about like the ones that are either like Pan-Iberian or the ones that are, you know, just Portuguese. I don't know about the ones that are, you know, just Spanish. But yeah. At least see it, SpongeBob and Atlantis SquarePantis too. I mean, supposedly, I do have Atlantis SquarePantis. It is one of the games that I do want to play. Yes. But yeah. Have you seen the Mummy movie? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh, wait. Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the 1991 one or the 1932 one? Also, hello, Laketh. Sorry. Sorry you got in while I'm just yapping all over the place. And you know what? Maybe I can yapayasi some more. I don't have it for DS, I have it for the PlayStation 2. But yeah, so, let's stop with the yapayasing for a bit and let's just go to the game! Here we are, the game. Oh wait, this is not the game, this is a black screen. Oh no! Okay, Maui, Mallard, and Cold Shadow. The good one with Brendan Fraser. Okay. Wait, are you saying that the one with Boris Karloff is not good? Get out of here! Get out of here! No, it's okay. It's okay. You're like it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to prefer the one with Brendan Fraser. I mean, it certainly takes itself less seriously. So yeah. But yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it, and I do like it. I do like it. I've only watched it. I've only watched it like from top to bottom once. It was once that it was a cable channel doing like a marathon of all the Mummy movies. I think that when we no, actually no, we got we got to watch the first one from the beginning. Then the second one started and we went like, oh, this is not as good. Also, Maui, where are you? I clicked you. Why are you not opening? Oh. GOG Galaxy is updating. 99.9%. Galaxy is migrating data. This may take up a few minutes. Yay! Just on the stream that I decided to yap endlessly about Nath and Thonis Heracleon and launching GOG Galaxy and Alley Cat and Donald, who's got the sweetest disposition. One guess who? Who's something, who never ever has a temperament. Who's never who gets stuck with all the bad luck? No one but Donald Duck. Okay, go be small, my pretty, be small. Okay. The window's not capturing. Capture the window. Window capture. Window capture. Capture window. Oh, you're capturing the opera. Oh. Holy tiny. Okay, yeah, this is actually accurate to how I am playing it. I am playing on a window that is this big. Oh, this Donald song, it's from the shorts. It's from the shorts. Like there were two songs that I think opened Donald Duck shorts. One was this, and the other one was the one. It didn't have any voices. It was the one that went. Wait a second. Yeah, that one. It was either the one, the other one with the lyrics, or it was this. So yeah. Okay. Please, will you push yourself slightly to the middle of the black screen? That would be lovely. That would be lovely. Yes, thank you. It's a very cute song, yeah. I'm familiar with the end part of that. Oh, where it goes like quieter. Yeah. That's the part where usually the title of the short would show up. Like, for example, that's where that is where Cold Shadow would show up if this game was a Donald short. Okay. Babaloo. Oh, wait. Maybe they cut some shorts. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so first options difficulty practice because I may be a masochist, but I am not that much of a masochist. Okay, let's see if I can get this right on the first go. Where am I going? Okay, wait, no. That's why the game is titled that way. Yeah, except it's instead of Donald Duck, it's Maui Mallard. Like, even though we all know that it's Donald Duck as Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. So yeah, as usual, take my powers, Atari, because I believe you can do this. Yes, I have never been closer. And I got it on the first go! Heck yeah! Grey Warrior, you have vanquished the object of our terror and awe, the frog. And thanks, I say, only Kwaku, our mystic chieftain, can divine the location of the missing idol. Shaboom, shaboom! Alas, Kwaku is dead. His remains rest on the bottom of the sea. We never bothered to go get him because we didn't want to drown ourselves. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Oh. Not a very auspicious start, I see. Okay. Right. Continuous pressing. Oh man, my computer is hot. Oh, right. I can't. Okay, we get this little thing of powder, and then we go, no. Hello, Mitochondrion, welcome! You have arrived just in time to see gameplay, because I just went on a whole journey through a sunken ancient Egyptian city named Thonis Heracleion. And even before that, I was talking about like lore stuff and how it's hard to and how it's hard to combine VTuber lore with actual like book writing and stuff. Yeah. Oh, you don't hear the game? Oh dear. Okay. I forgot to turn on the desktop audio. I'm sorry. Also, yes, you could hear my computer chugging. Yeah. Actually, let me see. Yup, it is indeed chugging. Also, you know something that I'm very thankful that this game does not have? Time limits! I am so thankful that it does not have time limits. Holy crap. You can't believe. You wouldn't believe. Much better now, yeah. Yeah, I lowered the sound a little bit. Don't you dare touch the stupid fish. Okay, Stop that! That's dangerous. Someone really needs to tell these pirates how underwater physics work. Because I find that torch highly suspicious. I'm starting to think that this is an enemy that was not meant to be in this stage originally. If this had time limit, this would even be even more suffering than it already is. If this had time limits, I don't think that I would be as adamant to go on as I am. Because that would just make it, like, this is already hard, right? So, water in the fire, why? Because it's a duckverse. Because life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. You might solve a mystery. Or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo! Every day, they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Tales of daring do. Bad and good luck tales. Woo! The danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales. Woo! Something not ponytails or cottontails. No, DuckTales. Woo! Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. Too bad DuckTales was already like done. Also, oh man, why did I think of this? Why did I think of this now? Okay, now I am angry at DuckTales, at DuckTales 2017 because they did not reference Maui Mallard and Cold Shadow. You meanies. And the show could have given like plenty of opportunities to do that. Like for example, okay, so in the original DuckTales, there's this episode where Donald gets possessed by the spirit of an ancient pharaoh. Here, and in DuckTales 2017, they could have an episode where Donald is possessed by the spirit of a ninja. So yeah, thematically it would work. So yeah, they referenced Lupin the Third, so they are forgiven. Okay, that is true. That is true. Okay, all is forgiven. All is forgiven, except for the part where you had a backdoor pilot to Darkwing Duck, and then the network didn't allow you to do the Darkwing Duck. What the heck, Disney? Why must you keep us from the good things? Why must you keep us from the good things and yet spend another $1 billion making yet another remake? Actually, I read somewhere that they're gonna stop with the remakes. Is that true? Because if it is, I would be very happy. Wait a second. An ancient pharaoh ninja! I mean, mummy ninjas is a thing that I've always wanted to see more of. Because, come on, it just makes sense. Well, mummy ninjas? Ninja mummies? Ninja mummies, I think that makes more sense. But yeah, honestly expected Maui Mallard to pop up in an European comic because it's the sort of thing that they do. Yes! Why is this stupid thing stuck in video game limbo? Yes, I have the bomb! I have 20 of them? Okay. By the way, this is, no, wait a second. I have got to share this. I have got to share this with someone. Like, hold on. I hope they'll be able to answer because this is a momentous occasion. Let me see. Scene. I'm on stream.
I know.
Yes.
Why are you calling me while you're on stream?
I am calling you while I am on stream. By the way, if anyone's curious, yeah, that's Weasel. So yeah. So you know the Flying Duckman?
Did you pass it?
I did not pass it yet, but I did arrive at the boss with all of my lives intact.
Oh.
With all of my lives intact. It was like first run, first try.
Okay.
First try, and I have 60 of the electric bugs and 20 of the bomb bugs.
Okay.
So I am really curious to see how this is gonna go.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just thought that more than whether I beat the boss or not, this is unprecedented for either of us.
That is very true. That is indeed very true.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Phone help, Weasel to the rescue.
I don't know what I can help, especially where
No,
I'm
no, no. No, Credentost is making fun of, you know, like, oh, okay, so you're in How to Be a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who's your phone lifeline?
Oh no, I got that.
Yeah. We love bothering Weasel, says Shanty.
Sure.
So yeah. I'm gonna try to beat the boss with, you know, the bombs and stuff. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bother you anymore. I just thought that this was interesting enough to call you over.
Oh no, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I can talk louder now because I'm at the laundromat.
Oh!
Yeah.
Sorry.
And there was someone here.
Oh no! I'm okay. Sorry, I had no idea. I thought.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Isn't it Sunday? Isn't the laundromat closed?
No, it only closes at 10.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's a self-service thing. It only closes at 10 and it's automatic. So.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
I had no idea.
I was studying for my Japanese test, but even that, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. No, that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I am going to get out of your hair. Talk to you later then, okay?
Okay, break a leg.
Thanks. I think that I'm gonna need it. I think, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see, because after this try, it's back to the same old, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Okay, bye.
Bye.
And have a good wash.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. The exciting and action-packed Weasel subplot. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Oh man, I love that so much. I can't. I'm buying clothes. There's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. I can't. There's only soup. I am not. I am not Uncle Donald. I am a Pegasus called Cupcake Rainbow. Rise on my back, and I will show you the kingdom of love. Yes, I'm familiar with that too. You're doing the chat aura framing move. Aura framing, okay. Of calling to say you've won. Not exactly. I'm just saying that, yeah, I got here and I have all the ingredients that I need to win. But there's still a lot that can go wrong, so I just want to tell you this for posterity. Okay, you're around. No, why are you going right when I'm gonna try the boss? Oh, you'll see it later. No, it's fine. It's fine. Go do your work. Go do your rescue work. No way, it's been 20 years since I last played this. I used to love this game for my Mega Drive as a child. It's really cool seeing someone play this on stream. Ha ha ha! Thank you, thank you. It's one of my favorite childhood games, and I promised myself that one day I would beat it. I still don't know when that day is gonna be though, because game is hard. I'm gonna end all my calls, but have a good watch. Maybe bothering Weasel is probably one of his favorite pastimes. Yeah, Julie, I don't know if I ever said it anytime, like while you were here. Yeah, I'm a male character being played by a female performer. So yeah, if you're referring to Atari, he's a male. If you're referring to the performer, it's a female. Yeah. So yeah, hence the bare chest. See? Like, that's why I have nothing on my chest, because I'm a guy. I don't have to. So yeah. But I'm not trans. Like, I don't claim to say anything for like for trans people. No, I'm just a guy being played by a girl. That's all. Hi Atari, hero name Atari, quirk water manipulation. Oh, water manipulation would be an awesome quirk to have. Especially for someone who cannot swim, like myself. Okay, Shanty went away. Oh man, I can't wait too long. I can't wait too long. Like the yapping session was already long enough. Okay, oh, the anticipation is kind of killing me. Ugh. Okay, we have all the ingredients that we need to succeed. Yes, I got the references. Like, it's like if I was in My Hero Academia. Yeah. I do not think that my hero name would be Atari, though. Maybe Watari. Because that's funny. I don't know. I could just... It goes with a lot of the superhero names that they have there. Okay. Time to do this. Wait, itchy leg. Ah! Really? Okay. Let's go. Let's board the sea hag. And be careful. Oh, dang it. No. Oh, wait, I have to... Okay, I was a little bit stuck. Oh, dang it. No. Okay. Oh, dang it. Ah, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. I was off, like, I was, what? How? When did, what? Like, what happened? What happened? What happened? Where did it, wait, where is it? Where did the last blow come from? I was trying to position myself to shoot, but I didn't see. Like, what? What happened? I'm so confused. I win! Yeah! I don't even know what the heck happened. No, I don't! Yeah, thank you for 4 months of being a member. Has it been that long? Dude! My God. Oh my gosh. The way your face looks when your eyes turn right, I can't. I mean, good. I've been changing the parameters a little bit so that my model looks a little bit more. I don't think lifelike is a good way to put it, but more reactive. Let's put it like that. Like, again, it's never going to be like perfect as long as I'm using, you know, my potato PC, but it's good enough. Like, now I can actually make some faces like. What? Like, I can actually separate my irises from my eyelids. You like that gif? Like that gif? I'm pretty sure it's like it's a guy that is well known, but like he looks like Weird Al, kinda, and then he's like. I can do that. Hey Daffy, is this guy your grandfather or something? No, it's not. We did fight some black duck ninjas, which I affectionately named the Daffies. You look like you got your wallet stolen. Well, good. That's the point. Yeah, the bombs does massive damage to that boss. That's why it's the recommended strat. So all you need to do is be able to collect all that stuff and get there on one go. You are not allowed to lose. You know, I wish I learned that earlier, because that would have saved me a lot of time. Because then what I would be doing is just, okay, I wasn't able to do it all on this on this run. Okay, stop, try again. And I think that, and I think that it's, and I think that I could have saved a lot of time with, yeah. Oh well, we'll always have the laughs. I made it out of volcano purgatory, I made it out of, treetop purgatory, and I made it out of underwater sunken ship purgatory. I am in the second to last level, if you count the last boss as the last level. If you don't count the last boss as the last level, because it's just a boss, then I am in the last level of this game! Dude! Also, this song just rocks. The game over screen is so Castlevania, yeah. Yeah, we are making progress! Finally! The only caveat is that I have no idea how I did it. Oh yeah, the other strategy that I used on the last stream. Yeah, which is what I thought I was gonna have to use, because I was not expecting to actually be able to beat the guy. But apparently I did! And that is awesome! And I can't believe it! I guess all of that yapayasiing actually did have a use after all. I was more focused. More like, okay, I am just gonna go through the level and nothing's gonna go wrong. Which is what happened! Like, I got hurt a couple of times, but yeah, like, I carried over that damage and it's not that bad. So yeah. And now we are in a very familiar place to me. The realm of the dead. Let's see how this goes. And this is why this game is nightmare fuel for a lot of people. Because just look at that eye. With all the blood. Just take it all in. Hopefully there are no more purgatories ahead. I mean, at least if I'm stuck in this one, it makes sense. Because it is literally the realm of the dead. At least, like, yeah, at least this one will make thematic sense. If it does happen. Well, this is actually the hardest level on this game. And the one I spent the most time in when I played it. So yeah, have fun. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Whoa, whoa. Can I switch to ninja? No. Can't switch to ninja yet. Oh, okay, I didn't understand. I didn't see that this was a... Ah! That's the zombies! Why are there zombies in the realm of the dead? I would have thought that, like, the realm of the... Whoa, yeah, oh dear. Off to a great start. Or will it? Quack, quack, I'm back. Yes, Shanty, we beat it! We beat the flying duckman! Suddenly we're in the gosh darn phantom zone, yeah. Okay, Kradantosh, thank you for being here. And yes, I'll be very careful with the all-seeing eye of... Okay, I guess that's one way to do the thing. Whew. Okay, so I can't go through here. Ah, okay, oh. Oh, okay, I thought this was a sword with, like, a bloody tip, but no, it's a candle. Okay, ninja time. Oh, what the? Whoa! Okay. It's a learning curve. That's fine. Whoa! Okay. Again, we have the password. We have the password for this one. I mean, we already had the password for this one. Oh, dang it! Okay. Yep. This is just a little bit complicated, isn't it? Just a little. Come here. Ah! Okay. We did it, Reddit! Plastic candle with unmoving flame, yeah. Dude, even my flame, even the flame that I keep in my room moves. Come on, guys. Come on. I know that you have to work on Disney's Hercules, but come on. Whoa, wait a second, okay. How long since we have seen the ninja? Oh, so long. Wait a second, I was trying to remember, what does Randy Cunningham say when he goes ninja? Does he actually say anything when he goes ninja? I know that Danny Phantom does. He says going ghost, and then he goes ghost. And then he goes all over the place. Man. Now I feel silly. Oh, come on! Okay. Oh, okay. I just accepted that. I just accepted that as being like part. I just accepted that as being like part of the game. Like, okay, yeah, some parts. Oh. Okay, Mr. Green. I just assume that, yeah, some parts you have floaty stuff and in some others you don't, and that's just the way it be, I guess. So yeah, so there's supposed to be green here. Makes sense. Ugh. Okay. I don't think he says anything. I think there's just a transformation sequence. Yeah, maybe I'm confusing it with like American Dragon Jake Long. Because he does say something! Again, we're already in a different level than the frying duckman, yes. Where you fry ducks. It's very popular between duck connoisseurs, not connoisseurs, not people who are ducks, the people who eat ducks, that would be terrifying. Ah! Okay. Like, yeah, no, that was already a victory. Like, even if I have all this trouble here, I'm not too bothered. Okay, come on! Why? Or am I not supposed to go there? Maybe I'm just supposed to go up? I mean, if there's anything that the flying duckman has introduced to me in this game is that there are some parts that are not exactly intuitive. You think that you have to do one thing, and then it actually turns out that you have to do another. Like, for example, going up and going back and jumping over here. And... oh. Okay. Come here. I'm sure that you hold the key, shiny thing. Oh, come on. Shiny thing! Okay. What? No. Okay. Oh. I ran out of ninja. Oh, whoops. Whoops-a-doodle. Okay. Again, that's okay. We're just getting used to the level. This duck is fried. This duck is 100% fried. Yes, indeedy. Okay, it was meant to be a joke. You are not supposed to be fried for real, okay? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Get it? No. Oh, wait. You know, I think I should have taken that right turn at Albuquerque. Disney games, they're animated beautifully, but at the cost of your gameplay experience, yes. Yes, what was the game? Oh, right, The Lion King, yeah, like I was one of our usual viewers, Elmer, he called my attention to a video talking about the SNES version of The Lion King. Oh boy. I keep forgetting So yeah, basically... So basically, the thing... So they knew that... Can I keep doing this and just... Can I just keep moving like this? Yeah, just move your bow staff. Just move your bow staff and have that be your guide. The bow staff, when the ceiling is too low, use the bow staff to cross over to the other side of the gap. What was I talking? Oh yeah, the whole thing of catching this, I guess. What? We are fighting dreamers, ninja, fighting dreamers, ninja. Wait, yeah. Fighting dreamers. Wait a second, if that's not where I'm supposed to go there. So where's my way? Right here, right now, huh? Try to beat this game without dying. Right here, right now, huh? I'm a duck with an alternate personality, even though I'm not sure if it is that. Is this a Dr. Fate kind of a situation? Like, in that a ninja takes over my body, yeah. I don't know whether I should keep going here, but I have no idea. We are fighting dreamers. The duck ninjas are in the building fighting dreamers. We keep getting hurt by fire fighting dreamers. We should have gotten that thing. Yeah, just go my way. Yeah, where you have to go is confusing, yeah. I can tell. Okay, so if I'm not supposed to... Okay. Come on! What? I almost forgot how annoying these things are. Okay, first I keep not being able to get them. And then... And then... But I was on the right track. Okay, was I on the right track here, or was I in the right track trying to go back to the... And of course it doesn't even give me a chance to, you know, land somewhere that there's no... It's just a downward spiral, is it? Yeah. Much like Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki. His name is Spiral Thingy Spiral. Wait a second. Yeah, where am I supposed to go now? Am I supposed to go that way? Am I supposed to go this way? What? Well, at least if I keep just hanging around here, I won't run out of yin-yangs. You was on the right track to the top left of the screen. I mean, I did win against that boss that gave me trouble for months. So yeah, I would call that winning. Now I'm on this level, which reportedly is harder than the last one, but I beat a boss and I left the Flying Duckman Purgatory. So yes, I am indeed winning. Thanks for asking. Okay. Oh wow! Oh, dang it. Okay, so what you're saying, top left of the screen. Top left. This is top left. Well, this is not top left, but this is the way to top left. Okay. So now we're here. And I'm gonna guess that I have to run and jump. And that is doing nothing! Hooray! Okay, let's try that again. A single tip on how to proceed. This is the only level where you have to use both MAUI and cold shower. Cold shower! And cold shower to progress. And yeah, the miasma working like underwater physics. I knew that. I knew that because it's on the because it's on the manual. It's actually on the manual, and I have read the manual many times. Congratulations on beating the boss. Then, yeah, thank you. Like I even called Weasel, telling him that I was about to get to the boss, and I had like all the good ammo. Like I managed to get to the boss in one go. Miasma, fret. Okay. The miasma is invisible, and they did not fix it for the GOG release, or the MAUI, or the Steam release, or the PC release, because I did use the password to get to this level, and then it dropped me back on the... Okay. Well, we have to go back. Like, you said that... Yeah, I also have to use MAUI here. Wait a second. Wait, yeah, I have to use MAUI. I can't change form while I'm in midair, can I? No. Ah! Okay, no, we're just experimenting. Very bold of you. This school of gaming always assume that we're gonna get robbed instead of a victory till it actually happens, so I'm glad it actually worked. Yeah. No, because like even if I didn't win, none of us were able to get to the boss of the Flying Duckman on one go. So I thought that alone was worthy of note. Come on. Oh. Well, that wasn't very nice. Okay, so, there is miasma on the other side. So, MAUI, we are going to go here, and you're gonna turn into the ninja, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and you're gonna go up, you idiot, you're gonna go up! Nope. Okay. So we didn't go up as much as I wished we would. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, now we turn to MAUI, and now we jump, and now we do... Wait, no, I beefed it. Okay. Ninja time, ninja. No! Ninja, yes, ninja go, it's a ninja go, ninja go, ninja Lego, we're gonna make a whole franchise out of this, and now I have to go back to get some more yin yang, some more taijitus, taijitu, important symbol in Taoism. That's what it is. It's an important symbol in Taoism. It's named the yin yang. It's passive and aggressive. It's on fire. It's gonna beat me. It wasn't that Mulan movie that we watched that one time. Ah, no. Okay, come on. Okay. Ugh! There we go. Okay, now we switch to Maui. No, we switched to Maui. I know, Ninja. I love you. I really do. You're one of the reasons that this game has stuck in my memory, because I thought you were like really cool, and you were Donald, and you basically introduced me to the idea of seeing like classic characters doing cool stuff. I think. Okay, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe there were other characters, but you certainly did not help. Okay, Cold Shadow? Yeah. We need Vanilla Ice. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! N-I-N-J, go Ninja! Or something. Yeah, you figured it out, yeah. I just realized this is my first time seeing Donald on land in this game. I don't even know if this counts as land. This is the land of the dead. It's kind of like an in-between place. Or maybe it's actually the other place. As in, like, if you die in Cold Shadow, you die for real, and then you go here, I guess. Yeah, the bow hook jumps. They are terrible. You have to be like minute. I feel the same sensation you feel when the ceiling is too low. Use your bow staff to cross over to the other side of the gap. Yeah, he's Underland. Yeah. Oh, you used to call it Wonderland, as I recall. Shut up, Caterpillar! Nobody asked you anything. Nobody asked Tim Burton anything. I can't be too mad at the Caterpillar. He was voiced by Alan Rickman. Okay. Okay. We jump and we go all the way. Okay, I think that this is correct. And then we just go again. Okay, and then we go down here. Yeah, there you go. There you go, and now we have, we have a zombie, we have a zombie, zombie. There's another one down there, but I'm not gonna care that much. Maui Mallard versus Lunatics. I think that Maui Mallard is a lot better. Like, there's a lot more thought put into Maui Mallard than there is on Lunatics, because, like, actually, I think that that's gonna be one of my next streams. Okay, so I haven't been drawing a lot, like, these last year. So probably one of my streams next week is probably gonna be a drawing stream in which I am going to attempt to create my own version of Lunatics Unleashed, you know, just like, you know, really rough sketches. There he is! just like rough sketches, and with the ideas that I had already come up with in my brain. And maybe brainstorm some others because it's fun. Because it's fun. I like doing that. Oh. I wanted that. Okay, can I look down? Can I tell what's down? No. Okay. So I guess I just wing it then. Haha, wing it, get it? Oh, whoops! Oh, get away! Get away from me! Get away from me, you decaying piece of Right, I forgot you can do this. Okay, let's see what's on this side. Okay, we can go here. This game is a lot of trial and error. Oh man, there's two zombies! There's two zombies! Come here. I dare you. I double dare you. Come on. The triple, quadruple, quintuple dare you. Okay. Wing it. Would love to see Yale art. Yeah, like, wait, have I mentioned, like, in the last few months that, yeah, I did illustrate a collection of books? Like, a collection of kids' books? Yeah. I have no idea how I got that job because honestly, unfortunately, I don't think that I'm as good an artist as I am, I don't think I am as good as an artist as I am, like, a voice actor, honestly. Okay. No. Okay. Ooh, this does not bode well! Okay. Whoa, okay, I get it! Wait, is this... No. I think... Okay. I think I just soft-locked myself. Can't remember you mentioned that, yeah. I was trying to find them to show Haruka when we went to the book fair. Oh, yeah. They were probably only in the publisher. I don't even know, like, if they're still printing those. I don't think they are. Because again, the book series was kind of a failure. And to make matters worse, I died. All right, Smoker, where have you seen it? Did I actually show it to you? Did I actually show it to No! Bunk. Let's go. Gondola time. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I think I soft-locked myself. Again. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, we're having a lot of fun here in the realm of the dead. Good times are had by all. Okay. Grab that. Okay, thank you. Wait a second. Yeah, I think I soft-locked myself. Oh. No! No, I didn't! Oh, through Vods and Weasel's design, yeah. Oh, frick! Right, I did draw that. I did draw that. I did draw his little avatar, yeah. I kind of wanted to come up with like a VTuber-esque design for Weasel. But Weasel has a little bit of a problem in which he's very confused about his, like, identity. He doesn't know what he wants people to see him like, you know? Like, that design that he has is like a compromise that we got to, wait, oh, no! Oh, there's a thing. There's pointy things up there. Oh no. Yeah. No, so that's one of the reasons why he never came up with like a design for himself. Like I've tried giving him like tons of ideas that he could try. Even like, for example, if you wanted a female avatar, I also told him that, yeah, no, that's totally valid. You can totally do that. But then he doesn't really know if that's what he actually wants. And even then, like, in terms of theming, he's very confused. Like, he doesn't think that there is a theme that fits him, particularly well, which, you know, again, is a shame. And it is a shame that he has all of these issues because because, man, okay, of course I'm biased. He's my brother and I love him. But, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, let's try going the other way. Okay. Ooh, another checkpoint. Gimme the checkpoint. Yeah. If I die before getting that checkpoint, I am going to scream. Ah! Okay, I screamed and I screamed, but I didn't die. I broke my promise. So he doesn't know what he wants. Yeah, it's generally not something you think about unless you're really online all the time, or you love to roleplay. or you really love to roleplay and used to love playing dress up when you were a kid, which is my particular case. Like I love the idea of, you know, of having this persona that is me but is also not me, so like it gives me like freedom to do whatever the heck I want and explore things about myself that I'm probably not as comfortable with, you know. In my case, it's for example, you know, like mystic, spiritual stuff. And I decided to make my character a shaman because of that. Because I find it very interesting, but I have difficulties dealing with it. In fact, it's one of the reasons why when I was younger, Star Fox Adventures was kind of terrifying to me because it filled me with these feelings that I did not know what to do about. Like, because it was kind of this thing of being able to get lost in a thing, getting lost in a thing and getting lost in the setting of a thing, and it was very difficult to me. Okay, something tells me I better just get the thing again. Okay, wait a second. If I just have to get the thing again, then that means I can just go this way. Yeah. But Weasel doesn't really have something like that. I think that, like, he likes portraying characters. I know that he does because he also has voice acting chops. He's in a D&D group. So yeah, so obviously the part of portraying a character is not his issue. I think that his issue is portraying a character that he feels like he can be comfortable enough in while still being kind of himself. Okay, let's see what happens if I just go this way. Oh, nothing happens. I just die. Okay, that's why I made Elmer my alter ego. I gotta say though, it is very confusing. Because nowadays, whenever I think of Elmer as an Elmer Fudd, you also come up and I'm like, okay, no, that's not that Elmer. I understand why you picked that name. It's a very like old-timey name. Okay, go away, zombie. Go away, zombie duck. Go away, zombie duck. Don't bite me. Don't make me into a zombie duck as well. I don't want to lose my capacity for thought. I don't want to lose my sentience. So, shut up. Okay, I got an extra thingy. Got an extra yin yang taiji tai tap. I really have to check how that's pronounced. Okay. Now we go up, and we're here, and now we switch, and now I'm a well-oiled duck machine. Yeah. It's kind of silly because despite being shanty, my theme has nothing to do with pirates or the sea. Yeah, look. To be fair, when I see shanty written, the first thing that comes to my mind, even though that's not how you spell it, is shanti, as in like the Hindu word for peace. So yeah, there's that little bit of there's that little bit of trivia about like whenever I read your name, I always have to think, oh wait, the shanty as in a song. It's not shanti. It's not shanti as in om shanti shanti shanti. Okay, give me the thing for the bonus level that I'm probably not gonna use. And now we turn into ninja, and now we go here, and now we beat up the zombie, and he's not gonna be happy because he is going to get distracted by my bow staff. Shut up, zomb! No problem, man. Well-oiled. As soon as you said that. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Should I go bother that other guy? Yeah. Yes, I should. Okay. He sounds like he's going. The thing that comes to my mind whenever I read shanty is Shantae. Yeah, Shantae as well. Shantae is really cool. I've never played the games actually. I think I played one for like for the Game Boy Color, like emulated, of course, because I wanted to do something cool and just like get the drop on him, and then I didn't, and then I just got hurt instead, and stupid zombies just going out of. Actually, on more than one occasion, I've been mistaken for a Shantae RP account. It happens. Okay, give me the big yin-yangi. Yin-yangi. Taijitsu. Okay, now let's go. You should play Shantae 1. It's very easy, and it seems like your kind of game. Yeah. It is for the Game Boy Color, right? Ah, dang it! Ah! Donald! Maui Mallard in the cold shadow! What the frick are you doing? Okay, thanks. Ah! Okay. See, nothing to worry about. I'm just like dropping my life. I'm just making my life lose itself. Like dropping, like flee, like fly, like feeling like a dead duck, spitting out pieces of his broken luck. Aqualung. You know, I should have been singing that song a lot more than I have. Like, dun 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 dun. Sleeping on the park bench. No, sitting on the park bench. Doo, doo, doo. Eyeing little girls with bad intent. Content warning, by the way. Frying in the cold sun. No, wait. Wait, no. No, that was not the right... By the way, this is Aqualung by Jethro Tull. Jethro Tull just happens to be one of those bands that I can just listen to, like, almost whenever. So yeah, last GBC game to be exact. So it has a bunch of impressive effects for a GBC too. Yeah, no, the Game Boy Color was a very interesting little machine. Too bad most people only used it to play Pokemon. Ah! Oh, come on. I sang Aqualung for you because I am feeling like a dead duck spitting out pieces of my broken luck. Aqualung. Aqualung, my friend, don't you start away uneasy. Something, something, killing time the only way he knows. Everybody laughs at the laugh clown. Laugh! Ah! That was a scream, not a laugh. So I don't know what you were thinking. Okay. Oh, okay. No, okay, we just keep going. Just keep going. Okay. Okay, can't go there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't take that! Oh my! Don't take that! That's Kwaku! That's Kwaku! You can't take Kwaku! Wait! What am I supposed to do? Okay, so like they're taking him away. They're taking him away. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up? Am I supposed to follow them? Where? Oof! Yeah, hardest part of the game. Oh. Wait. Huh? Okay. Oh. Stop! Okay, so the game. Okay. I get it. The Flameheads cannot take Kwaku outside of the screen, otherwise I die. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do! Have to go up while killing those evil spirits. Really? Huh. Okay. Mallard, start again. Cold? Just cold. Okay, new password. Thankfully, I know this one by heart. So it's D... Oh wait, no, it doesn't have an M. Wait, no, it doesn't have an M. It doesn't have an M. No, it does have an M. It does have an M and it does have an O, but it's not here. Okay, Something tells me I went all the other way on the alphabet and I didn't have to do that. This reminds me of the mausoleum levels from Cuphead, actually. Like, I wonder if this was direct inspiration for them. I mean, you never know. The only way to actually know is to ask the developers of Cuphead. Okay. Decompose. Yeah. Kwaku's spirit is restless, aren't they all? Only by returning him to the can Shaboom finally be located. Nothing like a little journey into the heart of darkness to break up the day. Yes, it means decompose, as in decomposition, putrefaction. Yeah. The last password also has a meaning. It is written. Okay, I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it on the chat. This is the password for the final boss. Can you tell what it's supposed to be? What that means? Took me forever to figure it out, but now I know. Annoying. Yes, I know the last password. I could use it to go directly to the final boss, but no, I wanna exactly. Exactly. Like when I first realized that it meant no chance, I was like, my mind was like, wow. That's amazing. Okay. It's like they're taunting you. It's like they're taunting you. They know that the final boss is super hard. Ah, frick! Decomposing zombies. Yeah, exactly. No chance. Ah! Oh no! You! You think that the spirit of Leroy of Oro, the dinosaur, lives on in these zombies? Oh, whoops! Ah, whoops! Okay. I didn't mean to do this. But now we're stuck. Now we're sticking to it. Okay. Whoop! Going up, getting this. Going da-da-ba-da-da-da. Going duck, going ninja, going everywhere except where I'm supposed to. Oops. Yeah. Oops, indeed. Okay, give me more of these, and now I'll turn back. Aioé, fui à loja do mestre MAUI. Aioé, fui à loja do mestre MAUI. Fui na loja do mestre MAUI que encontrei bastão. Bonca, um bastão. Piu, uma arma de insetos. Aioé, fui à loja do mestre MAUI. Aioé, fui à loja do mestre MAUI. This is a Portuguese nursery rhyme, by the way. Keep going up, you stupid duck! Okay, dang it. I think I'm gonna have to go get more of the Taiji tools. Yeah, or maybe not. Okay, good. Ultra secret password. Duck you. Then you get hit across the head by something, and then they're just like, we warned you. We told you to duck and you didn't. Why didn't you? Idiot. The secret final level password, you're fucked. The final boss is kind of annoying too, but luckily I found a silly thing to make it somewhat easier. Oh, I love silly things to make bosses somewhat easier. You're gonna have to run that by me when we get there. Do-da, na-na-nee-na-na-na-na, all the do-da day. I am a duck, I am a farm animal. What am I doing in the In the spirit world, I should not be here. Ducks are not meant to be in the spirit world. They're supposed to turn back into MAUI Mallard. All of them. Every single duck in existence will turn back to MAUI Mallard at a certain point in their life. And the go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Thank you. You're so nice. You're so nice! Oh my gosh, have you seen these zombies? They're actually so nice. When you shoot them, they just go away. Like, you don't see that kind of hospitality anymore. That's amazing. I know there's one of you bastards over there, come on! Pardon my French? Ah! Stop hurting me! So Tari, I have a question. Do you stream fan games? No. No, that is a very quick answer. No, I do not stream fan games. I don't stream fan games, I don't stream fan mods, I don't stream like recomps. That sort of thing. That sort of thing is not the reason why I started my channel. And while they say, you know, never say never, that is never where I want my focus to be. Like, I want my focus to be, oh dang it. I want my focus to be like on officially released stuff. Just because I like things, you know, that are neat like that. Like, if you notice, I also don't stream a lot of PC games. That has two reasons behind it. One, it's because my computer is, well, a potato, so it's a potato that has been around since 2017, so I am not... So, anything rougher than, oh, I don't know, Stardew Valley, my computer's gonna fry. And I just like how consoles are organized by generations and whatnot. Like, I like how neat. I like how neat it all is. Like, you can put everything in little boxes. You can put everything in little boxes, and everything makes sense. Okay. Come on, Duck Amok. Yeah, that's what I'm calling you. You're Duck Amok now. Yes, the 1953! Chuck Jones short starring Daffy Duck! Not Donald Duck, because Chuck Jones never worked with Donald Duck as far as I know! Okay, bye! Okay, bye, Shanty! Bye! Unless it's Sonic Mania. He's starting to talk like Duke Nuke. I see. Yeah. Let me just check chat. I mean, recomps are the exact same game, just ported by reverse engineering. Oh, okay. I have never went this far in the game and thought this was from a creepypasta edit and not an official PC port. No, it actually is like this in the Mega Drive too. And the SNES, I believe? I mean, I don't think that the SNES is this in your face about it. But, yeah. You could consider this a remaster, though. Not really, because it came out at the same time. It came out at the same time as the, like, if not exactly at the same time, in the same year. Like, it's the same build. So, yeah. PC port uses the same resolutions as the Genesis, though. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, unless it's Sonic Mania, the OG official fan game. Yeah. No, here's the thing. Ever since the beginning, my idea with this channel was always that I was going to provide as much of an official oh, dang it! As much of an official experience as possible, which is why I kind of fought hard to drop emulation in favor of oh, dang it. In favor of actually streaming from consoles. So yeah, and you can't really do that if the game that you're playing is not even like official. Like, basically, okay, let's put it like this: if it wasn't on a shelf somewhere, if it wasn't on a store or something, I am not that interested. I know that it always kind of hurts me to talk about this, because on one hand, I know that there's like a lot to like in like fan games. Okay, time for my best strategy here. Oh, yay. Let's go. Grab that. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Oh, wait, no! So, did I just happen to already be close to death? I am gonna guess that yes, that is indeed the case. You know what? Fair. Which is funny because some fan games are bootlegged into discs, like Mario Forever in Poland. Oh yeah, no, I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with that sort of thing. But yeah. Stupid. All this time and I still haven't gotten the hang of the stupid bow staff hook thing. Okay. Okay. Let me just see what you guys are saying. Disney's is a different game. I tried it, and despite loving this version, I didn't like it. Yeah, no, I also tried emulating it once. It's not the same thing. My favorite will always be this one, simply because the Mega Drive doesn't have the same sound fidelity as a PC. Because otherwise, yeah, you know, like in terms of gameplay and stuff, it's like the exact same thing. It's just that in the PC version, you get better music, which I like. which I do like. I'll be on the emulation side till my last breath, but I have no problem by playing retro games through real hardware. What actually matters is playing them. Yeah, no, like, and here's the thing: if I see like that there is a game that is like super expensive, that is like super expensive, I will like emulate it. Like, I will try to find it at a reasonable price, but if I have absolutely no choice, like for example, if I want like, and there's a few consoles that I have no choice, like I said, like for example, PlayStation Portable games. I don't know how to connect a PlayStation Portable to my Elgato. I don't even know if it's possible. So for PlayStation Portable games in general, if I ever decide, okay, I'm gonna play a portable game, I'm going to emulate it 100%. Like, because there is no other way. There is no other way, and portable games are usually lighter. In terms of, like, you know, not only file size, but, you know, they're lighter on the computer that's playing them. So it's a more feasible way for me to actually be able to it's more feasible for me to play a game from, like, for example, the Nintendo 3DS than it is a game for the PlayStation 3. For example. I'm just using that as an example. If it can be bought at Foot of the Ladra or another feirinha that sells bootleg and consoles and family clones. Atari doesn't play. Yeah, no, I'm not really interested in the bootlegs. Yeah. Which you can definitely find. We can definitely find, and you know, so I expect to see Atari playing Knuckles Chaotix via emulation. Why, yes. Oh, that is gonna cost so much money, but it's going to be so worth it. It is going to be so worth it once I actually am able to do it. Like, I already have a Mega Drive, so like all that I'm missing is the 32X and the game. The game that I once saw and was able to touch with my own hands. And it was 800 euros. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then I wanted to show it to Weasel because the time that I saw it, I was alone. Like I went to that game store alone. And then I went back there with Weasel, hoping to see Knuckles Chaotix again. You know, because I wanted to show it to him. He's the big Chaotix guy between both of us. And it was gone. It was gone. All that I have left is the pictures that I took, where you can see my pink coat. I was wearing a pink overcoat when I when I went to that store. It was kind of cold. It was like early March. So yeah, it was cold, and I had, you know, this puffy pink coat. Yes, I wear pink. So yeah, it was. Oh, dang it! It was like, I wanted to show it to him so bad. It had the official Sega of Portugal sticker and the original price tag. It had the original price tag even, and I'm like, oh my, like, this is such a relic. Like, I can find it for cheaper online. With the box and the instruction manual and everything, that is true. But that one was actually sold in Portugal. It wasn't just sold in Europe. It was sold in Portugal. It's part of Portuguese gaming history. And I wasn't able to show it to him because they sold it in the meantime. To someone who's probably just as crazy as we are, or even more. Yeah! Yeah, it was a Portuguese version of Knuckles Chaotix! I think a working Neptune CDX is a product that you can obtain. Oh! I want to see you playing Knuckles Chaotix someday. Yeah, one day. One day. It's just not the kind of thing that I think I should ask for donations for, because, come on, man. Like, a Dreamcast is a higher priority. Dreamcast is a higher priority. Sonic Adventure is a higher priority. So, yeah, no, like, if I ever do, like, a donathon, for, like, to buy a specific piece of kit, it'll be for, like, a whole console, not just an add-on to another, or an add-on and a game. I mean, especially because I think that buying it, especially because I think that a Dreamcast is a lot cheaper than a 32X and Knuckles Chaotix on top. So it's a lot. So it's actually a reachable goal, I feel. Also, what about Bug on the Saturn/PC? Bug. Let me check that. Let me check that. I think that I've heard about it. Let me check. If I have heard about it, then it probably has a Wikipedia page, and I have Wikipedia already opened, unlike any, like, okay, let's see, bug. Directed from Bugs Bunny, no. A terrestrial arthropod animal, usually with at least 6 legs. An insect, a 6-legged arthropod. Hemiptera, the true bugs, as opposed to those nasty fake ones. Bug was rumored to be originally a Sonic game, but was shut down by Sega because they are making a Sonic game that was a dumpster fire. But that was just a rumor. I mean, they also tried to turn Popful Mail into Sister Sonic, which was also like a whole thing. And yeah, I think that Popful Mail was never actually released in an official capacity. In the US, I think? I'm not sure. I know that eventually, like, there is, like, yeah, Sister Sonic, of course, like, doesn't exist. Popful Mail does. So yeah, and it is kind of weird to think about because Popful Mail is, when you look at Popful Mail, it doesn't really look like a Sonic game at all, and it has dialogue, and what were you thinking, turning this into a Sonic game? Like, huh? Look, this is not Alex Kidd, okay? You cannot take a Princess Anmitsu game and turn it into Alex Kidd. That's dumb. That is stupid. Don't do it. Popful Mail does exist in the US. Oh, okay. Okay, but I do think that it was kind of a limited release. Bug, fictional entities now, a gaming bug, poker, bug, exclamation mark, a 1995 video game. Let me see. For the Sega Saturn, yeah, there you go. Bug is a 1995 platform game developed by Real Time Associates and published by Sega for the Sega Saturn. It was also ported to Windows 3.1X. Oh, they mean X as in Windows 3.1 and over that. Okay, and Windows 95 in 1996 by Beam Software. The game is one of the earliest examples of 3D platforming, so you know it's good, as well as one of the first platform games released on the Saturn. Haha, Bug beat you, Sonic. How do you feel? Alrighty then. Yeah, it was released in the US and with voice acting. Yeah, I remember the voice acting as well. Can you imagine, like, if they had actually decided to go through with it, that could have been like the first Sonic game with voice acting. Which I have no idea of what kind of voice actors they would have gotten for that. Character movement is restricted to a track, unlike many games in the genre that allow for unrestricted movement in all directions. Like Die the Tasmanian Tiger! What? Smoker, thank you! Thank you! Even if you don't ask about Knuckles Chaotix, I still want to congratulate you again for beating that awful level. Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the dono, dude! Yay! We're getting close to getting that Dreamcast. We're getting close to getting that Dreamcast. I actually need to check for how much they usually go. My bulk, I think that they go for like a little over 100 euros. A little over 100. If that's the case, then I think that I'm almost halfway there with the donations that you guys have given me so far. I'm gonna have to check my PayPal balance after this. So yeah, because yeah, I have made the executive decision of keeping donation money on PayPal and not transferring it to my normal real life account, so that I can keep tabs on it. Like, it's saved there. It's for stream stuff. Like, this money is for stream stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna be using it for anything else. That's not really 3D movement. Why did a Bugs Bunny pop up? Well, Laketh, that's the animation that pops up whenever someone makes a donation to me on Coffee. You can choose a bunch of different animations. I chose Bugs Bunny because I framed the donations as being donations to the temple, and the temple has a bunny goddess, so it made sense to have a rabbit being like the representative of donations, I guess. And he's doing that dance, the oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, that is Jusashi. That's a weird name to say. I'm so used to saying Musashi. Jusashi. Yeah. That is something that thankfully me and my brother were always like super careful about. Like, we knew that these things were important, and even though we could get money if we sold them, we never did. We made a decision, okay, no, we are not going to sell our games. We may sell like a couple of them if we feel like we don't like them. But as for consoles, no, we are not selling any of our consoles. And in fact, we still have our first home console, which is our Nintendo 64. The only reason why you don't see me play it all that often is because the only games that I have for it are Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. So yeah, I wanted to get at least Zelda Ocarina of Time, Star Fox 64, also known as Lilac Wars, and maybe Mario 64 because it's a classic and it's a killer app for the system, so it makes sense if we get it. I'm pretty sure that there's other Nintendo 64 games that would be like right up our alley, but those two are the most important ones in my opinion. It's like Zelda Ocarina of Time and Lilac Wars. Lilac Wars especially. How can Donald navigate through this level with the blindfold on? Ninja magic. Next question. Still have my PS1 and my PS2. I kind of regret it for some time to give away an uncommon Famiclone. Oh yeah, like, okay, here's the thing. I may not buy Famiclones or like bootleg stuff like that, but if you have them, by golly, hold on to them. Like, I just don't want to get them because I don't have any nostalgic attachment to Famiclones or bootleg versions of games and stuff. But if you have one, and especially if you've had one for a long time, hold on to it. If you get rid of it, you're gonna regret it. Like 100%. I'm not even kidding. No, it's fine. I can say it like it's just that my mouth wants to go to Musashi. But it's perfectly doable. Like, it's Mojusashi. Yeah, there you go. Like, it's just like on the first go, it's a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I could only get bootleg stuff here because Latin America. Yep. Yup. I know. I also know that I don't know, like, which country in Latin America is the best for like bootlegs? Like, my uneducated brain wants to say Brazil, but I don't have all the info. ready at the, in my brain. Like there could be some info that I'm missing. So yeah, it could be another country from Latin America. Also, I regretted that time when I gave my first PC CRT 2. I didn't expect looking for one like 15 years later after I did that. Yeah. And I recovered his ZX Spectrum and his game collection and the programming course through mail. Oh, that is so cool. That is really cool, Elmer. Oh man, Brazil, Taiwan, and Russia. Okay, so only one of those is in Latin America. So yeah, you answered my question. Russia has so many bootlegs. They made a show called Dandy, and they reviewed the Mario bootlegs. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. If you can't beat them, join them. And yes, I know about Tectoy and Sega. Like, I know about the Sega and Tectoy's relationship. Okay, I was picking up my phone and I thought it was the controller. So yeah, okay. We are just going to go through all the continues here. Because it's already been 3 hours and 21 minutes. Also, Mexico has both bootlegs and official stuff. Oh, must be an interesting place to buy stuff then. Like, I don't know much about how it is to live in Latin American countries, but Mexico especially, because it kind of strikes me as this weird mix of super well developed, but also with a lot of problems. Like, I don't know if that assessment is correct. I've never been to Mexico. But I kind of wanted to go to Mexico and Guatemala to look at some Aztec and Mayan ruins. Like that's something that I would love to do, but I don't know, like, and I don't want to sound like, you know, conspiracy-y or okay, I don't want to sound mean in any way, shape, or form, but whenever you look for info about traveling to those countries, they always tell you, like, be super careful and stuff, and they kind of scare you. And I'm like, is that really true? Is that really true? Are these countries really that dangerous? Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I guess it depends on the places, but like, the kind of stuff that I would be doing, like, would I really need to be like super vigilant like all the time? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I've never left Atlantis or Portugal, so okay. No, I went to Salamanca once. That's not in Portugal. That's in Spain. So yeah, but other than that, I've never left Atlantis or Portugal. So yeah. At my age, and I have never left the country except for that one time. What is wrong with me? I know what's wrong with you. No money! Yay! Okay. Also, come to Brazil. I mean, vení a Argentina también. Yeah. No, I would also like to go to Argentina and Chile. There is one particular thing that I wanted to visit in Chile. I wanted to go to the National Museum of Archaeology because they have one of those frozen Inca mummies. I mean, the real one is not like on display. He's in storage, but they do have like a replica. They do have a replica of that mummy, which is El Niño del Cerro Plomo, which incidentally was also an inspiration for this character design that you see here, and the whole idea of being like an emissary of the gods and stuff. Yeah, I was inspired by El Niño El Niño del Plomo. Tintin-like video thumbnail, Atari and the cartels. That because I know that those things. I think because I know that those things exist and you can't ignore them. I'd like to see Chiloe someday. Chiloe? Yeah, it was in Chile. It looks like a very cozy landscape and those wooden churches. Oh yeah, no, sounds lovely actually. But yeah, also Brazil and the Philippines have the amazing SNES station because it has a lot of games and a banger song by Azazel called "Don't Stop Coming," and they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. Did they reskin some games or Doki Doki-fied to have characters from Monika's gang? Oh, I am not surprised. Depends on which country of Latin America you're talking about. We have different things that we want and cultures too. Yes, as long as you have common sense, you might be fine. Yeah, no, there you go. Countries in Latin America that I had, a particular interest in visiting. I already said Mexico and Guatemala. Peru, I think. Bolivia. I mentioned, Chile and Argentina. I know that there's more. I know 100% that there's more, and that like one thing that I always see about Latin America is how pretty it is, like, which is not something that usually you get a lot of people saying about Latin America. Is actually like appreciating how pretty the landscapes are. But whenever I look at pictures, that's one of the things that first pops out to me is like, oh, this is really pretty. This is really pretty. Like sounds like a nature lover's paradise. Of course you have the people to contend with, and not everyone is sunshine and rainbows. But then again, there isn't a single place on Earth with humans that is all sunshine and rainbows. Now, is it? Now, is there? Like, 100%. And people keep forgetting that. Oh man, I wish I could move to this one country, then all of my problems would be over. Haha, no, you would have different problems, my dude. You would have different problems that you don't even know about right now because they don't exist in the country that you live in. Or in the place that you live in. If you go there, yes, you're gonna lose some of your problems, but you're gonna gain new ones! Hooray! And play the PC version of Popful Mail. I can somewhat see why Sega is kind of doing it at first. Mail can fight enemies by touching them a la Hydlide, but also jumping on them. But I don't think it's still a good idea since the Sega CD version looks like it would play differently. Yeah, there you go. There it is! It's called Middle of Nowhere. Oh, you mean in Kansas? Okay, let's try to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna go through these 3 lives and then I'm gonna finish, and then I'm gonna finish the stream because I saw PC Engine. And I added a P. I put a P instead of an F on the word. The only travel outside of this country that I did was to Peru, and yeah, it's worth it to go to Cusco and Lima. Yeah. But I also kinda, okay, this is not so much the case for like Latin America, because in Latin America what a lot of what I'm mostly interested in is, the historical places. But for example, when it comes to traveling, I find that, for example, me and Weasel don't really see eye to eye, because, for example, if we were to go to Japan, he wanted to like just be in Tokyo and just take in all of Tokyo, or Kyoto or Osaka, and I'm like, can we go a little bit off the beaten path? Can we go a little bit off the beaten path? Like, I wouldn't even, I probably wouldn't even mind staying in like a town that is like not like central, like not like in Tokyo or anything, and then just using, you know, public transportation to get to the big hubs, you know? Like, and the only reason why I don't say that I would probably rent a car is because the roads are inverted in Japan. I am not used to driving on the left side of the road. So I'm a little bit scared. This to say that I wouldn't mind staying at, you know, I wouldn't mind staying in the countryside and then going into the city whenever we want to see something, you know? Like, try to not oversaturate the place with tourists, because I know that that's been a real problem in the last few years. And when I go to a place, I don't want to feel like I am, you know, helping the tourist oversaturation problem. I want to blend in a little bit more, you know? I want to not feel like a tourist. I want to not feel like a tourist. I want to be as respectful and as culturally aware of the place that I'm visiting as possible. Like, you won't even notice that I'm here. Like, I'm just part of the background. Yes, I want to see some interesting things that, you know, attract a lot of tourists, but I want to be in my own little corner. I want to be in my own little corner and not bother anyone just by existing, you know? Twitter user... Okay, bye, Lakith! Bye! You know what? Not even the middle of nowhere has Eustace. Yeah. Twitter user Akunli Drukpa posted a number of Frank travel impressions of various Latin American countries. I think that arc was a few months ago, though. Would have to dig through the timeline. Funnily enough, I've been through all three. Yeah, there you go. That's like the Holy Trinity. And I'm like, I want to go to Nagasaki, man. I want to go to Nagasaki and Fukuoka. I want to go to... oh, what's the name of the island? Shikoku? I think it's Shikoku. No, yeah, I think it's Shikoku. Yeah, I wanna go to those places as well, and I wanna go to Okinawa, and you know, I wanna go to Gifu. I wanna go to Gifu. It looks so pretty. Gifu is the entire prefecture, by the way, so a little bit different than, you know, saying, oh, I wanted to go to this city. I don't remember what the capital of Gifu is, actually. But yeah. Oh yeah, alright, they drive like the British, yeah. Ended the trip with a few days on the Miuri Peninsula for the Yokohama Kidaisho Kiko fields, though. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. The most cozy apocalypse ever. The coziest. Yeah. Grammar. Also, some archaeological places are within those places and in the city sometimes. Yeah, that's cool. I had to rewire my brain every time I rode the bus in England. Yeah. I often felt guilty contributing to the problem where I was in a few touristy spots in Kyoto. Thankfully, the tourist crowds thin out rapidly as you move away from the checklist locales. Just like a few street corners. Osaka for only one day to attend my Oshi's concert, though, and dinner with other viewers who treated me very kindly. Yay! Yay! See, that's the kind of travel story that I like hearing. You know? Yeah. Okay. 3 lives. I spent long enough talking. Let's do this. Let's go, Maui. Maui, MALLARD, in the coldest of shadows, and I can't reach that thing for the life of me. Why? Okay. Go. Oh my god. Come on! on! Ugh. Come on, you stupid. Come on, you stupid hook. Okay, thank you. Oh, I was running out of a yin yangs. Oh, why? No, I did not tell you to just drop dead. What the heck is wrong with you, Doc? Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly. Okay. Oh, and now we go here. And now we don't go that game. You did not give me enough of these places so that I could train this stupid frick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. Ah! No, we're not. No, we're not. We're just gonna die. We're just gonna die. Da, 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 hee-hoo, hee-hoo. La-da-dee, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, that reminds me. I think I should ask the local movie place here, like here in my town, to see if they can bring Coyote versus Acme here. So that I don't have to travel to a whole different city just to watch it. The thing is, they're usually open to suggestions. Yeah. Okay, tell me, are we gonna be able to even get to the part with the spirits taking away Kwaku? Taking away the disembodied eyes and beak of Kwaku. Come on. Come on. And now we go. Now we don't go because we're cowards. We are stinky cows! We are stinky cows! You're stinky cows! Ah! Okay. I overshot it, okay. They screamed the day the Earth blew up, so there's a high chance. Yeah. Oh man, I still kind of kick myself for not going to theaters to watch that one. Ah! But it just happened that it came around at a time where I wasn't able to go. Like I didn't have time. And, like, that shouldn't make me feel bad. Like, it's the same thing with Transformers 1. I really wanted to go watch it in theaters, but the thing is... like, by the time that I was able to go watch it... By the time I was able to go watch it, it was only available, like, in one theater. And that theater was, like, in Setúbal? Ugh. Just die. Just die, Duck. Just die. It's hopeless. It's hopeless. I think you can power through that white lava thing if you have enough health. Yeah, but in order to get to the part that I need to go, I need to be able to turn ninja. And if I'm constantly, jumping on the lava, I can't do that. So I need to be ninja for the whole duration, and I need to be able to get it right from the... Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. You might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Ooh. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's a... Yeah. I forgot about the Coyote vs. Acme movie, which I was interested in watching. Yeah. Yeah. Coyote vs. Acme. Like, that is one of the very few times that I actually joined, like, a movement online. Like, whenever I could, I would put, like, the hashtag, oh, and release Coyote vs. Acme, by the way. Like, on my Twitter. That was the only thing that I ever did that with. Because I thought that it was, like, something actually kind of doable. Oh, come on! Oh! Instructions unclear. I put on the other lyrics for this melody. Seeing Warner Brothers in the state that it was is pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah, but here's the... Oh, no. Okay. I am sorry. I do not currently have the patience to go through the first part of the level all over again. If we were starting from the last checkpoint, fine. I would do I would do it until we ran out of continues. But no. It's been too long. It's kind of late. I need to go eat. And I don't really have the patience. But at least I can rest easy knowing that the next time that I come to MAUI, Mallard, and Cold Shadow, I am going to be tackling a whole new level. Well, not exactly whole new level, but there's gonna be other things to figure out, and I'm not gonna be stuck in the Flying Duckman for 3 months, I think. Oh, man. And Paul Wong announced that Iberanim, that the trailer was already dubbed 2 weeks later, I think, and it was released. Oh, speaking of voice actors at Portuguese anime cons. Okay, so I have this Daffy Duck t-shirt that I've owned since I was 10. I've owned it since I was 10. And it still fits, and I still wear it regularly. I mean, okay, that is nothing. I have a Little Mermaid t-shirt that I had since I was 4, and it still fits! 4 years old, guys! I was 4 years old when I got that t-shirt, and it still fits me. The only issue is that it's a little bit tight. The teensiest bit too tight under, on the armpits. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. Oh, and it's been mended a few times because, you know, some holes opened up in it. But yeah, I can still wear it. Fine. Even if I take it out on the street, only if you look really closely will you see that, oh, that's actually an old t-shirt. It's been mended. But it's a weird flex. It is, isn't it? Yeah, okay, but going back to the story with voice actors and yeah, I was wearing a Daffy Duck t-shirt to Iberanim. Specifically, and a voice actor, Kimbe, was kind of doing the rounds and interviewing people and just acting like the life of the party, like he usually does. And so he looks at my t-shirt and he starts going like, and I said. And I understood what he meant, and I told him, wrong duck. he was like, what? Oh, right, yeah, no, that's Daffy. I'm thinking of Donald, yeah. So yeah, it was. It was an interesting interaction. Oh man. Yeah, like I don't know how Rui Paulo is. I don't know if he's like very sentimental, but yeah, definitely do that. That's going to have to at least touch him a little bit. Speedrunning growth, max height any percent, WR. Okay, by the way, Atari, you might want to mention somewhere for the all-powerful algorithm that you play on real hardware. There's a bunch of people looking for that. Okay, like, okay, so where would it be better? Should I put it like in the tags, quote unquote, like for all the streams? Should I put like in the description? Should I put it in the description? Should I put like on the about section on my channel? Where do you think it would be better for the algorithm to pick up on? Like, I'm asking because I legitimately don't know. I don't know how the algorithm works. I'm still flabbergasted that I got to 1,000 subscribers, by the way. Like, part of my brain still doesn't compute. So Atari, when are you gonna play the Bubsy games? Oh, one day, definitely. One day, definitely. And I am going to try to see if I can get the latest one. The latest one, you know, Bubsy 4D? Is it what it's called? I don't remember the actual name. But yeah, the most recent one that people actually say is good. But yeah, like I want to at least play the original Bubsy 3D and the new one. Oh, and that one, I know it better from it giving Oni plays. Well, not exactly Oni plays because Chris O'Neill is kind of like, you know, just whatever. But he was playing it with Ding Dong and Julian, I think. And Ding Dong was just suffering through the entire thing. It was so funny. Oh man, I hope Ding Dong and Julian are doing okay. I think that they came back to the internet a while ago. And Ding Dong wants to, I think that Ding Dong wanted to pursue like, you know, programming and, you know, all that stuff, you know, a little bit more in depth, but yeah. Yeah, Woolly Strike Back, yeah, that's the name of it. On the tags will be fine, where you have the words for the all-power, for the world, the words for the all-powerful algorithm. Haha, so you have read my descriptions. Good boy. Maxing height at H4 to sequence break and get into the height-gated areas quickly, but locking yourself out of adult-only areas without showing your license once you're an adult and still looked young. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me, yeah. No, but the thing is, when they bought that t-shirt for me, it was super oversized. Like, the Little Mermaid t-shirt, specifically, it was super oversized, for me. Like, it was really big. It took me a few years to grow into it. But that's something that my parents did a lot. Like, they bought me big t-shirts that I could wear, like, for example, on the beach or something. And I would just wear them kind of like a dress with shorts. With shorts underneath. So yeah. What kind of shorts? Well, mostly jeans and lycra shorts. Like those were the shorts that I usually used. Like when we were like on vacation. So yeah, the lycra shorts were a must-have item. So yeah, and you know, with the long t-shirts that almost reach me to the knees, like it was fine. So, yeah. I first talked to Maria Camoes about the illustrations, and she said she'll happily receive them. Oh yeah, that's cool. I still had your baby saliva. Ah! No, Mom. Sometimes plushies just get wet with substances that are kind of oily, and then the stains don't come off that easily. That is my nightmare. I really don't want that to happen to my plushies. Okay, it's almost 10 p.m. Holy crap. I am going to send you guys to somewhere else. Let's see who is online. Ugh. Okay, I would send you to Dr. Nova, but are you interested in watching Rat Dissection Pizza? I don't know. I don't know. I can send you. I can send you probably to Herb, to Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame instead. I think that she's playing Final Fantasy XIV, and it's her first time, so it's probably interesting. Okay, we'll raid Dr. Nova some other time. Yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Elizabeth. Even though I'm not from Hololive, they don't have any rules against being raided by indie VTubers, so meh. Okay, Ness Mario, goodbye. Like, we're gonna raid her, but you don't have to stick around. I mean, it's fine. Ah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, no, I see. Awful male PC engine crashed on me and erased my save time to just play the Second City version. Ah! Dang it! Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, it was a bit unclimactic, wasn't it? Especially after the Nath freakout. After the ancient Egyptian freakout. Like, but hey, we're here. We're here, and that's what matters. Okay. Okay, so I really have to go. Yeah, so whether you're watching this live, or the VOD, or are a lurker, or are a member who just happened to not be able to show up, know that your presence is always appreciated. And see you soon! Or, as they say in Atlantis, Ekabe! Bye! Oh, wait, this is not the ending screen. Oh!